Good evening, YouTube. Retro Chef here. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. 1 minute. Those lights, for some reason today, are making my camera go crazy. Anywho, internet is working fine now. I've been checking, so we're all good. Yeah, hope everyone had a good Christmas and got what they asked for. This is the live swap shop. Bring your socks and your Lynx, I should say, as I put. Where should we start? Is them lights annoying? Should I? Normally not that bad. I don't know if it's because the settings changed. They look like they're twinkling away like crazy. Regardless, I had a good Christmas, as in gifts. It wasn't too bad. I was quite happy. I've got a couple of things I'm going to show before we kick off with a few guests for the swap shop. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mad one. Hasn't felt very Christmassy, unfortunately, but hey ho. Got some drinks in. Obviously, Al likes to have these unusual drinks, and I still need to get some of his unusual drinks that he always gets. But I managed to find a Tiny Rebel Club Tropica. It's quite nice. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll give it a go. Another YouTuber, I think it was the Ginger Happy Gamer, Simon. I think it was him who shared this on one of the groups we're on. And I saw this and I had to buy it. It is the Stormtrooper Galactic Pale Ale. There we go. Don't know how good or bad it is, not quite sure. But yep. So we'll give that a go. Let's see what we've got in the comments. Gamer World, hello fella, yeah. Goodwin's Place, yeah. Craig, I just watched your video, mate. Very good. Griffo, Haley, can't stay for long, but thought I'd drop by. That's very nice of you, sir. Lovely Welsh drink there, mate. Feed chicken. How the cluck is everyone? Yeah, everyone's so far so good. Gashead Steve, hope you're good, fella. Gib84 Gaming, yeah, mate. How you doing? Jimmy Retro, bloody hell. I haven't seen you around for ages, sir. Rich Retro Tech, hope you're good. Yeah, I know Topland's on, so I know there's a few people watching Topland. Ross, how are you, sir? Baha ha 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 ha. Let me just. Are those lights annoying? Does it look a bit mad? Because it looks mad on my screen. I don't know if the settings been adjusted. If someone could tell me in the comments if that's annoying. If not, I will carry on. Because it's the last thing I need is, along with the internet, to have dodgy lights. But yeah, so far no one's put anything there. So I'm gonna say, unless one of the people say, I'm gonna carry on. Right. So obviously, what's been going on, I didn't get lots of gifts like normal. To be fair, it's been one of those. One looks festive. Thanks, mate. Lights are fine, chef. Nice one. Thank you, gents. So yeah, so obviously bought me kids lots of things. My wife got a Nintendo Switch Lite, so there's 4 Switches in my house now, which is mad to think about it. Also, they got Hello Neighbor and Mario Kart Deluxe. All my kids got games and stuff, whatever. I got a couple of things I've already showed, because obviously I got them. Because obviously I've been going out during all this lockdown malarkey and whatnot. So obviously it's one of those, and it's trying to keep me family safe, as we all do and we all are. So I was doing all the driving around. So I think I showed this game a couple of weeks ago. I've got it, which was Avengers, which is not a bad game. I know it gets a lot of shit. But it wasn't that bad game. Betty Horde Clinic, thank you, sir, for joining. It's much more. Evening all. Hello, Retro Chef. Hello, mate. We're doing Ginger Hippie Gaming. Sorry, why am I Ginger Happy Gamer? Sorry, fella. I had a great Christmas, mate, to be fair. So yeah, this game's pretty cool. What can you say about this one? I don't want to say it's like GTA, because that's not what it's like, innit? It's not a GTA game, is it? But it's got that feel to it, as in, you know, over the top kind of the character. You're happy as well. Good. I'm glad you are, fella. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to lie to you. I am enjoying it. But I'm playing that along with another game. So that was I bought that for £25 from Tesco. I think it was. Cooper's World. I'll be doing, fella. Right, Steve. I'll try, some of you guys in the comments here. I want to try and get some of you guys on. So I might post the Sega Saturn. Scott, how we doing, fella? I might post the link in the bottom for some of you guys, because it'd be good to get some of you guys on as well, because I know some of you haven't got my number. I know some of you are on some of the groups I'm on, but some of you are not. So I might chuck it in there for you lot. Is Avengers kind of like Destiny? I've only played the first little bit, and what can I say it's like? Okay, all right, here's a good one. It's a bit like Spider-Man in the way you got to collect stuff and do things, blah blah blah, whatnot. To get further in the game. The only thing I don't like about this game is that it's got none of the voices, obviously, from the Marvel Universe, and the actual drawings obviously look nothing like any of the comic characters or even the movie people. So I'm still not sure. That was a good catch. That was. I'm still not sure about that. I'm still trying to work it out. Do you know what I mean? I'm still trying to work it out. But I got that for 25, and then someone was selling the steelbook by itself for £5 on eBay. So I thought, you know what? I love a steelbook. So I got that. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to turn this other light on because I'm getting paranoid. Just turn that one on. Just talk amongst yourselves. I want to play with these lights because it's. Oh, is that better? No, that's too much. No. Let's leave it on that one. Let's leave it on that one, just to be safe. Let's leave it on that one. It made no difference at all. Who is on tonight then, chefs? Well, we'll find out soon, sir. We will find out soon. So yeah, so that was a £5 off eBay. It was like brand new. It's even got a mark on it. So yeah, so that was my missus paid for that basically. I would recommend getting it. I'm not going to lie. I would recommend getting it. All right, let's open, before we go any further, let's open this Tiny Rebel. Now, again, Simon, I think, again, what do you call it? You shared, I think it was you. You know what? I'm terrible. I'm pretty sure it was you, man. I asked you about it. The Tiny Rebel Stay Path Marshmallow Man stuff, drink. However, I couldn't find it any of my locals, so I'm going to have to order some. So I've got this one. So let's try this one. I'm not really too sure about these drinks, but, you know, we've got a couple of comments here. How is everyone in the chat? Have a good... Yeah. Hope everyone is all good and all crimbo. A good crimbo. Oh, it smells. Who's on the menu tonight? Who are we sous videing, or who are we flambeing, should we say? Good enough. Strangest Christmas ever. Yeah, man, it definitely is. You know what I mean? Flashback TNT. Where is he? Ocarina fella. No way! Been trying to get hold of you, my friend. Been trying to get hold of you. Hope you're good, brother. Flashback TNT. There's a legend there. One of the YouTube legends who I met many moons ago. Very dear friend of mine. So hopefully we can get him on one day. Where was Nice Beard at? Let's try it. Let's see. Oh, really? I don't get these drinks, man. These fucking IPA shit. I don't get them. It smells nice. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's it always tastes like weak tea to me. Oh my god! I'm just stuck with a fucking strongbow, innit? Okay, so it was a bit odd. Yeah, it was. Yeah, looking forward to tonight. Yeah, IPA's grim. You know what, Scott? When I saw you with that banana bread, I actually did order some. I ordered some of that banana beer from where was it? an online site. So yeah, this stuff's, keep drinking it, they will grow on you. I know what you're saying. Honestly, I hear you, but this tastes fucking rank. It tastes like, to me, like pond water. All good, brother. Hope you had a good one. Yeah, it was a good. I'd say Ocarina fella. If you don't know him, I think we started around the same time, about 8 or 10 years ago on YouTube. Great channel, great person. Love him to pieces. I haven't seen him, obviously, with all the shit been going on, and obviously work and whatnot. So I hope you're good, Carl, because I miss you, bruv. I really do miss you. Yeah, you will hate the Stay Puft. No, don't say that, because the tin looks lovely. Yeah, this is horrible, but I can't waste it, can you? What's your thoughts on Attack on Titan? Just finished the 3rd series. Now, I am on the new series, because I watch it on Funimation. I think it's the 4th series, isn't it? And it started off really weird. It's gone back all the way. No, hang on. It's like showing you prequel of stuff, and then it jumps forward. I don't like it as yet, to be honest with you. Hi, Carl. It's been a long time. Yeah, I'm so glad that hopefully you found my link on Instagram that I was doing this. Allah bless you all. Okay, I don't know who that is. Good luck to you, my friend. Maybe it would taste better out of a glass, just saying. You think so? I've got a glass here. You got a glass here. Got to be proper cold. Just finished 6-litre keg of. This, I put this in the freezer half hour before. Excuse me. So, oh my God, that's fucking horrible. Let's try it. I bet this is worse, isn't it? Is this worse? Is this worse? Right, let me just. Oh, it smells like shit. Okay, so I got Avengers. I bought this before Christmas, Cyberpunk. What can you say? I've got this off Facebook, I believe it was. Facebook Marketplace, I think I got it from. I think it was 30 or 40 bad. I can't remember. Like, literally, geezer bought it, put it in, didn't like it because he said he wasn't like Witcher. What can you say about this game? Great story. I'm trying to be nice. Great story. Visually, it's okay. Mine wasn't glitching until yesterday. I had loads of it, kept on chucking me out of the game like I was playing an online game. What I find with it, yeah, unfinished, yeah. I think Dylan has hit that nail clean on the head. Danestar, I hope you're good, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. I think this will look amazing on Xbox X, Series X, or this PS5. I think this will look amazing. The story is very good. Obviously, I don't want to spoil it for anyone. It's a very open world. I would say it's too open. There's too much going on, so I think that's why the computers struggle. What can you say? I don't know what to say. I'm not going to slag it too much. I'm gonna carry on with it. If it lets me play it, obviously. I got this edition. I don't know what this version is. I don't know if anyone can tell me. I don't know if it's just a standard edition. It's got like a map or something. It's got something about Night City poster, and it's got some cards. I don't know if it's the standard one. Yeah, I don't know what edition this is. It's got, like, the geezer literally didn't even do anything with it. It was just, you know, it's, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to slay it yet. I'm going to give it some time. I think it's a case to having to make it run on the last gen tech. Held developers back. Yeah, I think you're right. with this one, I'm gonna put it on the back burner. I want to play it. I love the idea of it. I just want to give it some time. So let's see what happens in it. Who's on this week? We will find out soon, my friend. We will find out soon. Yeah. So that we'll see about that. This I spoke about. I got this. Obviously, I spoke about this before Christmas. I picked up before Christmas. However, I bought it, and then my missus. I bought it. My missus getting the money, whatever, and I got it for Christmas. Two great mangas, two amazing mangas. Unfortunately, they're not white. Well, Wicked City, I watched yesterday, wasn't in widescreen, which is very disappointing. It's obviously it's HD or 1080p or whatever it plays at, but it's only in widescreen. I didn't know that, which is really disappointing. Got some art cards and some drawings in there from the two mangas. However, I'm upset that it's in 4:3. So I'm going to have to find if the American version. I have to speak to my friend and yours, 2D Rob, and see if he can tell me about the American version. Does it have widescreen? Because that is the only bad thing about that game. Sorry, moving. Next two things. My missus got me this. This is pretty cool. It's a black light style Iron Man pop. I don't know if you can see it very well because it's very bright in here. So yes. Is it better than Death Note? What Wicked City and Demon City? They're movies. They're like an hour and a half, 2 hour movies. So whereas obviously Death Note is X amount of 18, 20 episodes, whatever it is. Without them films, you wouldn't have got Death Note because there's lots of stuff. If you look at the drawings of the monsters compared to Death Note, you can see there's a lot of these newer animes. They take inspiration from the old ones, so you can't really compare them. However, the mangas for me are great. They're two great manga films. Demon City and Wicked City, very good. So yeah, so my wife got me this. It's like a black light pop, and there's a few others. There's a Captain America, Doctor Strange, and a Thor, and a Spider-Man. That was cool. And then the last like kind of thing, other than like smellies and stuff, I'm not going to come in here and show you a load of, Lynx, or denim, or brute, or whatever you want to say, was Darth Vader in his meditation chamber, and he's a bobblehead. Let's come out here a little bit, get a bit of glare from the old screen. Yeah, so my eldest got me that, so that was very nice, very nice. And the last two things, this is a pickup rather than a Christmas thing. Let's quickly have a little swig of this, and then we'll get my first person on. This is going to be horrible, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, fuck's sake! What? Fuck's sake, mate. It's not bad, I guess. I don't know. To go with the Sega CD, which I've still got, my intention was to go to CEX, which I did. I went to my local one in Chelmsford. And when I got there, they said, "Yeah, no worries. We can give you." No, why don't we start again? Took it to Chelmsford CEX. They took the console and they had a look over it and said, "Yeah, we can offer you." I think it was. I asked for cash, obviously, to put back into the collection. I'm not interested in voucher. There's nothing really I want. And then, so it's £500 voucher and £487 cash, and they said, "Yeah, that's fine, not a problem. Like, we have to test this. Yeah, that's fine." They said, "You have to bring it back on the Monday." So Monday the 21st. That's right. So I'm doing maths on my fingers, and so I can give it to their retro expert. I had to give it for their retro expert to check it. Obviously, then we got lockdown, so I didn't get to do it. Regardless, so I bought a couple of games actually from CX with credit I did have, mainly to kind of bundle with the console, because then I thought, you know what, I might chuck it on Sega Galaxy or one of them ones, purely because I thought I'd rather give it to someone in the community. It's awkward for someone on here to offer cash for it or a trade or something, because I know it's a value ticket. I thought about sticking on eBay, but I've been burnt on eBay before with people taking the piss and whatever, so I'm not quite sure yet. But I bought 2 games to go with it to kind of bundle it, whether I do sell it off or whatnot. The first one was because this is a very hard game to get, believe it or not. I've already got this one, and it's NHL Hockey 94, complete with, it's got 2 manuals for some reason. It's got one there, one in there. Oh, fucking hell. So that was cool. And the other game I bought, I had to buy this one, Sega Classics. However, they gave me 2. So I got one on the front, and then they gave me the same game in the back. So one of them will be up for trade. And that's it. What's this bunch of knobs in that store, Lee? Yeah, I know, Scott. They are fucking idiots. You know, Lynx Africa. Yep, I do like Lynx Africa. I used to like Lynx Inca and Tempest. I used to like as well, the old ones. Now, let's get my first person on. I've had 2 people, unfortunately, pull out due to life, which is totally understandable because, you know, we are playing the game of life. And this gentleman, pillar of the community, my friend and yours, I can see his little face on the screen. He looks very handsome, and it is the Retro Bear.
Oh, me again. Who's let you down then?
Yeah, one is Sega Zombie. He said he's been rushed around lunatic today, which is unfortunate because he was trying to do a deal. And obviously, this morning, Big Game Al couldn't do it.
That's a shame.
Because Dana was saying that you never know with Dane stuff, so I took it with a pinch of salt. But Dane said that a tree went on a train line, which he probably did because last night around this area, I don't live far away from Al. The weather was terrible.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So that could be true. And then obviously, Bird's Own Game Room was going to pop on, but he worked over Christmas, so today's his Christmas day, so he couldn't get off himself.
Oh, right, okay. So it might be you and me then.
There is a few other people who may be attending if they message back and confirm, because they confirmed yesterday, but they haven't confirmed back. I believe Dainster might be on a some sort of hoodwink to try and make people not come on. I believe he might have paid a few people. I just got to answer this question first quickly.
Yep.
Akira, Initial D. I love Initial D. I didn't get to show any of that stuff because technically it's not a manga from the Madhouse series. When I was watching manga, I heard about it later on, 2000, but we'll talk about another time. Bear, how was your Christmas with Mrs. Bear? All good?
All good, mate. Yeah, very, very quiet as we usually have it. But it went very, very well. Bit of a rush around on Christmas Day. The old cooking didn't quite get a plan this year. One quite one of our best. But no, it was all right. It was all right. You know, it seemed to go off nicely, and we've been absolutely sort of cream crackered since. To be fair, we haven't really done a lot, and I'm off tomorrow, and I'm back at work again on Tuesday for 3 days. So it sort of disappeared the holiday. I don't know where it's gone.
I mean, obviously, I'm off now till I think old Boris is talking on the 30th about what's happening. So until now, I don't really know. What's happening, but that's fine. I mean, I'm quite happy to sit home and play stuff, so I'm good for now. Did you have turkey for Christmas?
Of course.
Right.
What else would you have?
Goose, beef, chicken, lamb.
No, it's Christmas. You have turkey. That's what you do.
We had chicken. We had chicken in my house.
You have chicken any week. You have chicken.
My wife's
You
not
can't
a
have it at
massive
Christmas.
fan of turkey, even though I cook it lovely. She's not a big fan. And actually, I didn't cook this Christmas. So I got off lightly.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Nice. I've been on the old finger food duty. So I bought so much finger food because obviously we normally have a finger food buffet or buffet in the evening of Christmas Day, but we didn't have it because we were stuffed.
Yeah.
So
We've been permanently stuffed since Christmas Day. I saw messages sort of I'm running a little bit late. We were just having a small sort of plate of curry, the turkey curry, because we do like turkey. Turkey curry very well. And Mrs. Bear struggled to finish hers because it's just. And to be honest, I'm a bit stuffed as well. I've hardly eaten anything at all today. I still feel full, so I might need to go for a walk tomorrow and just sort of burn some calories off.
Maybe go for a run, like a light jog.
Run. Mate, I haven't run since 1990. I'm not about to start doing that now.
Pretend someone's chasing you. You'll be fine.
There'll be a lot of people want to chase me, so that's fine. I don't mind that. Imagination will not be a problem, but I have not run for years. I don't run. I was never able to run when I could run.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah. Some people are quite good at running. Me, no.
Nah, not for me. What's this? Lever Chef, you'll be proud to hear. What is this one? I cooked my very first roast ever this Christmas. Fair play to you. I'll tell you something. With a roast, it's not the easiest meal to do because it's not just the meat. It's the vegetables, the potatoes, the stuffing, the trimmings, the Yorkshires, the gravy. It's a lot of stuff to do. And obviously, my music started. I don't know why my music started then. Don't know what I did there. So it's how you cook it, obviously. How you cook each thing. Like the potatoes, I cook a certain way. I steam them, then I roast them so they're nice and flaky. There's all sorts of stuff in it. I mean, everyone has their own way. But yeah,
and make sure you've got a big enough oven as well.
Mate, yeah. I mean, my oven's pretty big, but it's one of those, isn't it? It's madness. But fair play. Are you into these drinks? All these, these bloody. This is. I've got that stupid. My light is right there. There we go. Tiny Rebel. It's like Club Tropicana or something. IPA. I've
not been a drinker for years, but I mean, even if I was, drinking, I wouldn't touch that with a.
I only bought this because it was Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not my sort of thing. Real ales and stuff. I mean, last time I drank that sort of stuff was, it's very easy to get sort of smashed out your face on that. It's quite good actually, but it was a long time ago now.
I mean, this is pretty. I mean, I thought this was going to be good. I waited. I thought, let me wait to do the live stream. It's terrible.
You're not one of these people who sort of like, this is going to be really, really good, and then you've opened it up and overhyped it and found out that it actually tastes like old pants. Yeah,
it's like pond water. That's what I always say. I mean, this other one, this Stormtrooper one ain't too bad. I mean, it come with a glass. That's, so I was pretty happy.
Oh, well, that's free glass, isn't it, The way I look at it, the beer's crap, you got a free glass, so it's all right.
Yeah. Right, Mr. Bear, do you have anything to show to trade with the dear chaps on the comments, please?
Well, I've shown some of this before. I mean, if people have watched me on Al's stream before Christmas, they'll know some of this stuff, and I've shown it before.
Lovely.
But I've still got it, so I'm still going to show it. There's a couple of things I just wanted to add to it.
Cool.
And I noticed this one the other day, and I haven't shown this one off before, and this is on the Amiga. So if anybody's got an Amiga out there, it's not a particularly hard game to find, but I have a spare copy of Goal, which is a 2-disc game.
Wow. I'm trying. I remember that game, but I don't remember it on the bloody Amiga.
Yeah, it was on the 16 bits, I think it was. The guy did the kickoff series, Dino Dini, and this was the one he made after he left Amco.
Right. Okay. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
There's a copy of that if anybody wants to sort of trade that one or whatever. I've shown these before, so let's go through these very, very quickly.
No worries, that's fine.
Because people said it. Obviously, there's a boxed Astro Wars, which I've shown on Al's channel a couple of weeks ago.
I thought that might have gone, to be fair, by now. I'm not going to lie to you.
A couple of people got into contact, mate, but I think it's the wrong time of year for it, really.
You know what? You're right. You're very right.
So the Astro Wars, I mean, this one's personally recommended, which is the Firefox F7.
Oh, wow.
Which is one of my favourites. It's just the sound effects on that game. It's quite astonishing. Really is fantastic. Can't say enough highly about that one. This one, I think, probably the Jewel in the Crown, which is.
Oh, nice. God, it's not often you see a box game gear, to be fair.
Yeah, now this has got the it's been recapped, this one, so it's not got the the McWill screen in it, although I've got a couple of those knocking around as well. But I mean, I said before, I've never seen never had one of these box before, never held one box before. So that one there,
mine's not
nice
even
looking.
I think
It's not a bad box. There is a little bit of a scuff on it, but I mean, to be fair, you unless it's actually, it's a pretty good condition. Now, this other one I'm going to show as well. Whoops. Oh, bear with me with this one. Oh, here's one of them.
Oh, I had that. I had that when I was a kid.
I think this is one of Mrs. Bear's repairs, so she picked this up just before Christmas. So I'm not sure whether it's a project ongoing at the moment or whether she's sort of done with it. But yeah, as soon as I saw that, I thought, yeah, I remember that one. I mean, I never had it, but a lot of people I knew had one. So yeah, so there's those bits and pieces there if anybody's interested, and yeah, just let me know.
Cool. Right, I'm just going to add my next guest for the second, a dear chap who's been on every swap shop so far, and obviously he always is here, never lets me down, like you, Bear, and that is champion 2D Rob. How are you, sir?
It's Rob.
What's up, guys? What's up? How you doing? How you doing, Bear? Merry Christmas.
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Merry Christmas to you, Rob. Rob, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very
no worries,
much,
Baba. No worries, man.
I don't know if you saw the comments, but Ocarina fella was in the comments, Rob.
I did see him. Wow. I did see him briefly. Yeah, it's nice to hear from him, man. Because do you know what? He's one of my favorite people that I've met through YouTube, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of sad when he sort of sort of fell into the background a bit, but it's nice to see him pop up. Yeah, wicked fella. I love him.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I said. I was trying to message him over Christmas and before Christmas to try and get him on. I know it's awkward for him because obviously he's moved and whatnot from where he was living before. But I don't know how much he was on social media. But I know he was on Instagram, and I see him pop up now and again. So I messaged him a couple of times. So hopefully we can get him on.
That would be great. It would be great to talk to Carl again. Great guy.
Definitely. So, Rob, you had a good Christmas, mate. I know you said to me you have your family today. So, like I said, I appreciate you coming on, mate.
Yeah. No, just basically been spending a lot of time with my mum, really. Just sort of, doing the dutiful son thing, just sort of spending some time with her, watching TV, watching movies. And that's basically kind of what we were doing today. But I was watching a movie with her, but it sort of finished just a little bit after your stream started. So, I thought, well, I've got a bit of time. I thought I'll come on in it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Rob, great to see you guys. Ocarina fella, like obviously, Mr. Bear, I'm assuming you don't know who this gentleman is. Ocarina
I have
fella.
no idea.
He was around when we first started doing me and Rob, and obviously, Daz Conas Deloro and Gashead Steve, and obviously,
yeah.
I'd love to get Carl on. So maybe do that another time.
Carl was the reason. I managed to make it to my first YouTube event in Blackpool back in 2016.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. That's right. If it wasn't for Carl, he gave me a lift, from London all the way to Blackpool. He even came to my house to pick me up, which is amazing. I'll never forget that. And not only that, he took me there and he took me back as well. And I'll never forget him for doing that for me because it was a massive help, and I wasn't sure if I was able to go. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gone. So I'll always remember that. Carl, top fella.
I noticed your T-shirt there, Bear. I don't know if you was trying to.
No, I was stretching.
Both of yours T-shirts. Look at them. And I got a PlayStation one for Christmas. PlayStation pajamas. We're all rocking our Christmas
presents. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Rob, did you get any games for Christmas? I forgot to ask you, or even you in Retro Bed, did you get any games for Christmas? I forgot to ask.
I got the game for Christmas, mate. I got the game for Christmas.
You got Cyberpunk as well.
The nicest, huh?
You got Cyberpunk as well.
No. Well, technically not a Christmas present, but because it arrived at Christmas, I'm absolutely ecstatic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
Paprium. Man, 4 years in the making this was. 4 years of practically waiting for this game to arrive, and it arrived just before Christmas. So happy. So happy.
Do you know what's more interesting, Rob? Is that everyone who I follow on Instagram, YouTube, like who you know and who you don't know, like around the world, no one can believe it's come out because out of nowhere the email come. That's all they kept saying. Like out of nowhere.
To be honest with you, even after people were saying that about the email, because I actually didn't receive the email myself.
Oh, okay.
I just heard. Yeah, I didn't get the email. I just, after hearing about it, I just went straight to the website, logged in, and then just did what I was supposed to do, confirm my details, and that was it. Bang! It was. They were going to ship it out to me, and even after doing that, I still didn't believe it until it finally came a day before Christmas. I was so happy.
No, of course.
Yeah.
And, I didn't. Yeah, I wish I put money on it now. I remember when you first talking about it, I thought, I wasn't sure in it, and I thought when it didn't come out, I was like, oh well, I didn't bother. But now seeing Pedro's video and seeing his arcade stick, I mean,
oh, I've got that as well.
Yes, you did, didn't you? Yes,
I've got it. The arcade stick here.
Oh, look at that. Even that box is sexy, man. Fuck
yeah,
hell.
I haven't opened the stick yet, but I will once I set it all up because I need to set up the CRT to play it. Yeah. I've got it all up in my loft.
Yeah, that's. I'm trying to think. Can you have you not got a Retron?
No, it doesn't work. Oh. I've got a Game Freak.
Oh yes, because I remember you not want to play. We're not play on that one, all right?
I don't know. I haven't tried it to be honest. But to be honest, I reckon maybe it will play or not. But I wanna because it's going to be my first impression. I want to make sure that I want to get it the way the developers want me to see it. Because the thing is that because I did see that one video where a guy was using a clone console and there was some slowdown and stuff like that. So yeah, so I don't want my first impression to be tainted.
I'll get you.
By shoddy hardware. As long as it's play it on original hardware first, see what's what, and then after that, that's fine. But I want to see how it was.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
We've got here Willie Weeble, fantastic memories, my friend. We're arranged with Lee to come on the next couple of weeks. Lovely, Carl. I look forward to it, mate. I look forward to it. Right, I've got two other people who were going to come on, but they've not messaged me back, which is a little bit annoying because they're all. One is Raz. Obviously, Raz. I don't know what's happened to Raz. Bless him. I don't know if he's asleep or whatnot. Obviously, maybe he's been drinking these funny beers. Took the worst. The other one is Craig Goodwin. Old Goodwin's Place was interested. A few other people. But what I'm going to do is as well. I'm going to put it in the chat. The link, and we're going to see. I'm going to see what people pop up on the little screen and see what happens. But what I'll quickly do, because Rob, I'm not sure if you've got anything to trade, but it doesn't matter if you haven't. Like I always say, Craig, you are good. I'm just going to quickly show a couple of bits that I've still got to trade. If anyone's interested, I am now that I'm off. I'm going to get some time to get into the cave and pull some more stuff out for the next one. I've still got. Quackshot and Castle of Illusion on the Mega Drive. Car Oli. Let me just flick this. You know what? I've been watching other YouTubers and they do this. They put it on their own themselves. So now I'm learning. So I got that one. Sonic and Knuckles with the flap intact.
Oh,
which is a rarity. I don't need this one, which is Tiny Toon Adventure Acme All Stars, which is complete.
You don't like it? Didn't like it?
I don't need it. I've got it. I wasn't sure if I had it, but I've got it.
I'll take that off your hands. I like that.
That is yours, my brother. That is yours.
Sweet.
Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge. Complete with manual. Oh, God. You know what? This case, there we go. Right. Jungle Strike, which I know is a pretty common game anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Complete. And then, like I said in the beginning, CX sent me 2 copies of what do you call it? What's the Sega Classics? So I will send one of them out. Unfortunately, it won't have the box. It'll just be in a generic case because obviously I need the case. That's what I've got. We have one of our dear friends here as well. So let's. No, he's just standing up. Right. Let's add this gentleman into the mix. Good wings play.
How are you? What's up, Craig?
You okay? I was just about to put my laptop in. You would bring you in.
Oh, that's good, mate. You're right. I'm good, mate. I was watching your vid just before about the B&O. Just before. So yeah. So anyone want any of them stuff? Let me know. Obviously, I've still got the Sega CD. I was playing this earlier. 1 second. I was playing that earlier.
Stature. Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing that earlier. Oh, put it through its paces. I do like that. And I get that snatcher. So yeah, so that's still up for grabs again. Or like I say, when CX comes, I'll take a CX. Or I may chuck it on eBay, or maybe, like I said, I'm not sure. I'm 50-50 eBay or Galaxy Sega, but obviously it's Christmas, so do you know what I mean? I'm in no mad rush to get shot of it. It cost me fuck all, so I can't complain. But that
Mega CD.
It's the Sega CD, yeah.
Because I missed the start, so I'm quite sure what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm just going to unplug it.
Lovely.
Sega Multi-Mega.
The Multi-Mega, yeah.
Works fine. I don't know what to say about it. Even works with, I put the batteries in because sometimes they get corroded inside here. You can still play CD. My daughter was listening to, she likes Monster X and BTS, the Korean stuff. So, but yeah, she tried it out for me. So that was good. And it still plays the normal Mega Drive games. I don't know if it plays 32X because I know it should do, but I don't know if it does, if you follow me, because of, I'm just not sure. But anyway, good, Craig. You come on my bottom link twice, Craig, for some reason. Oh, one's gone dead. Let's remove this one. And let's add this one.
Hey,
there we go.
He's moving again.
Yeah, I'm bloody all over the place. I'm not prepared tonight. I've come straight
No,
from.
no worries. Take your time. So
I
yeah,
might
so
get some of those Mega Drive games off you if nobody else comes up with anything.
Yeah, like I said, the only one now that's gone is Tiny Toons. That's for Rob. Like I said, Rob, that's to be honest, Rob, that's to me, that's I can't even show you properly, but to me, Rob, this is your level. This is pretty minty.
Wicked. Yeah. No, do you know what? Like, it wasn't a game that it's a game that I've sort of known about, but I never sort of put it in my list. But I get the opportunity to pick it up. I'll definitely have that. Konami game. Can't say no to that.
Exactly. I don't know.
It's Tiny Toons.
Yeah,
because I've got the other Tiny Toons game, and I generally tend to find that Tiny Toons games, even if they're not platformers, they're still pretty solid. Because Konami were pretty good in the 16-bit era, so I don't expect it to be amazing, but I expect it to be playable and get some fun out of it.
Yeah,
I've played it on emulation. It's all right actually. It's all right.
On the Game Boy, it's amazing.
Yeah. The Tiny Toons on the NES is very good as well on the normal Nintendo. That's
I have
really
all of them. They're all really good. The NES one is very good.
Yeah.
The Mega Drive one. The Mega Drive one, I feel, Busted. That's the one I played most as a kid. Was that one? But the Mega Drive one, I feel a lot of people really overlook it for some reason. It's a really fun platformer. I don't know why people sort of kind of ignore it and overlook it. It's really good.
Yeah, I think I played it before. Mine when I was a kid, and it was just like wow. In fact, one of them had a Super Nintendo, one of them had a Mega Drive, and they had both the games off each system, and they were both great fun to play. They really were.
Yeah. The Game Boy one's really good. The Game Boy's really good.
The Game Boy one's good.
The Bugs Bunny ones are good as well. They're like puzzle platformers, aren't they?
Yeah,
Crazy Castles.
Crazy Castle. That's it.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. I've got one of those. It's about 4 or 5 of those, I think.
Yeah, there is.
I've never played them. Never played them myself.
I've got one of them somewhere.
The one that I do like, that's a little bit newer. It's a Daffy Duck game, and it's on the DS. But I can't think what it's bloody called.
Duck Amuck.
Is that what it's called? It's very good.
Is that what it's like, the interactive cartoon?
I think so.
Yeah, because I've got picked up end of the summer this year.
It's I
I got it to handle.
I found it by chance because I think I was at the booter. I saw it, I grabbed it, and I was like, I've never seen this before. It's not worth like nothing mad, but I played it. And I'm pretty sure it plays like a cartoon sketch game.
I think it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. It's a good game. That it's not a long game, but you can see what they were trying to do. It's a lot of fun.
But that's good. Yeah. Anything from you, Craig? Anything, fella? Rob, what I'll do is I'll take a picture when I go in the shed and I'll send it to you.
Oh yeah, no worries, Bob. No worries. Yeah, sweet. We'll sort that out.
I picked up a load of these. I don't know whether they're interest to anyone. So I've only got my own manga collection. Is just my Guyver set on VHS, and then I've got a couple of extra ones like Dominion Tank Police and a couple of others, the more feature length around that time. So I don't know many of the. Well, some of them are newer ones, some of them are not. But so I picked all these up a couple of months back. They're all still sealed.
Nice.
Oh, Cashin.
Let me put you on the big. Oh, hang on. Oh, for fuck's sake! How do I make Craig just go big then? What do I have to press? Anyway, I don't know how to do it. Fuck.
We're going to go through them anyway. So, Cashin.
That character is one of the playable characters in Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
I was about to say,
he is.
He looks very familiar, and I thought,
he's part of the Tatsunoko characters.
Cool.
Oh right, I've got that.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that's a double disc. Here we go.
Yes.
There nice. There's a film adaptation as well of Cashin. I've seen the film.
Yeah,
and,
it's series.
It's not that good. The film. It's a little bit slow and boring, but the series is quite good though. I remember watching it as a kid.
I think this is the film. Not obviously a real life film, but it's
I mean the live action film. Film.
That Battle Angel Alita I liked as a live action film. That was good. They actually followed the
story.
I
enjoyed that. Yeah, I agree.
But this one's got 2 discs in this. We've got the 4.3 English by the look of it, dubs, and then the 4.3 Japanese dub audio on it. So there's that one. I've got
Gantz. Yeah, I've seen that.
That's on Netflix at the minute, I think.
I started watching a couple of things on Netflix recently.
Yeah, they got some good. Well, they just added the Wolverine, what we were talking about, Rob. And
I noticed
the X-Men. What we were talking about.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm going to give them a watch at some point. I thought Gantz was all right, but I thought it towards the end it got a bit weird and it kind of lost me a little bit.
I'm not even open.
It started off good though.
Then there's that one.
Arayef, yeah.
Nice.
You know, there's a Mega CD game of that that only came out in the US. It was an RPG series. It's really rare as well. Yeah, really expensive game. It's an RPG series only for the US Mega CD.
No, I remember watching Ghost in the Shell back in the day when it was
that's a standalone complex. That's
one, yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that as well.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That one's opened, and there's only 1 disc in there. I don't know whether it's meant to be a double disc.
I've got that on a big box with about 8 discs or 4 discs. The whole series or whatever it's got on it.
Jinky Extend, Volume 1. So I'm guessing this is a series.
I'm not sure of that one, to be fair.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
And then I got Full Metal Alchemist as well.
I watched the live action of that, and it was terrible.
Yeah, the film isn't all that, but the anime is really good though.
Anime's amazing. Anime's amazing.
Yeah.
1 to 4 by the look of it. So they're all the early ones, which is pretty good because nothing worse than trying to jump into an anime series halfway through. But yeah, I picked all them up a while back, and I've had them for a while, so I've not got around to watching them. So if anyone wants any of them, or all of them as a bundle, they're more than welcome to them. But I haven't got much else here. I've got loose carts and things. Whether anyone wanted loose carts, I'm trying to look around to salvage off my shelves.
Craig, let me just add 2 more people, fella. You can carry on looking, and I'll come back to give me 1 second. Yeah.
No worries.
So I need to figure this out. There we go. Right, I'm getting used to it. So I've got 2 extra people who are going to jump on. This person's name I'm not even going to try and pronounce because he's changing his fucking name more times than I've changed my pants. Bless him. It's Ross.
Howdy doody.
How you doing, Ross?
How are
All
you?
right, Ross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Bo-ho-ho is how it's pronounced.
What
Do you know
happened, what happened to 360 Tat or whatever? I like that one.
Oh, that was just a
Well,
piss take, right?
Xbox 360 collector. Nah, you're better off changing it, man. But do you know what? When I noticed the name change, it made me think of the other YouTuber, Wayne. What's it? Rapaga?
Yeah.
That's
Yes, another one.
he's taking that sort of route going on with the name.
I have no way of explaining it. I'll just tell people that every time someone asks why, it'll be a different reason. It's a bit like Bowser's laugh. That's the reason why today. So, but yeah, I thought I'd have a scrounge around and see what I had to trade. I found
You must have something.
Realize I had. So, yeah, I can show you what I got if you want.
Please, let me just put you on the main screen and
No worries.
then Craig will find his
Swig of my weird beer.
Yeah, that one, shit. That thing, fuck. I'm drinking it because I'm waiting. My missus is watching a film with the kids. Well, with the eldest, called Escape Room. It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it looked quite good. I was she's gonna give me a drink in a minute, so I'm trying to nurse this shit drink. Anyway, carry on. You got center stage, sir.
Okay, yeah, we got a couple of cartridges. We got Animaniacs on Super Nintendo.
Nice,
Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
lovely.
Ooh, look, good game that.
Kasumi Ninja on the Jaguar.
Nice.
Then it gets a bit more not as interesting.
No, that's good.
Maximo on PS2.
Love that game.
A Platinum Toka Touring Car Championship.
Nice.
A random empty box for a VMU if someone needs it.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty handy.
Smash Court Tennis 3. I should have probably brought this stuff up a bit closer. Futurama on PS2.
Nice.
This is just a box.
That's a very rare game, that is.
It is. It's incredibly rare.
It's incredibly rare, that I've heard.
Heroes of Might and Magic on PS2. Prototype on 360. An empty case for Two Worlds.
There's all these empty cases. You got ex Blockbusters video store owner or something.
I don't know. I seem to come across them. An empty case for Sonic Riders.
Oh, fucking hell.
Dynasty Warriors 4.
Nice.
Time Splitters 2.
Nice.
Star Trek Encounters. CEX sent me 2 copies of that for some reason.
That's what done with me, so I can't complain.
Tomb Raider. Far Cry 2.
That's it.
They get a bit boring. Star Wars Republic Commando.
Oh, very nice game.
And Driver 3.
Yes.
What else have I got down here? I can't remember. True Crime Streets of LA. Prince of Persia 2 Thrones.
Nice.
Duke Nukem Manhattan Project on PC. Infamous.
Nice.
Red Dead Undead Nightmare.
Oh, I love that one.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Nice.
Wolfenstein The Old Blood.
Oh, good. That's another good one.
Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
Okay.
Let's see what else is in the the dregs of this bag.
Just a couple then, Ross.
Yeah, just looking around. A blue Wii Motion Plus one, but without the back.
I would have had that. Fuck.
Yeah, this is just random tat that I've got. Yeah, I've got like a Wii with Motion Plus, but again without the back.
I love when people pull Wii stuff and say, I've got some random tap to show off.
I know, it's a bit out of order.
Another one. No back. And the last thing in here, I haven't even tested this yet, and it's incredibly filthy from when I picked it up. But it's a PS1, but it's in proper horrible shape until I clean it.
Oh, dear.
Poo on it, don't they?
It does look like someone's wiped their ass with it. Yeah, that's just some few bits I quickly scrounged around and see what I had.
Have you noticed that he ever holds up like any Mega CD stuff and say, "I've got some tat here to show off"? You know what I mean? So it's always the Wii. I've got some tat in the bag, or it's the Wii. You know, yeah.
Right. Let me just I've got one extra person I want to add, so it's just there. I'm just gonna. Where was the question? I want Craig just to see this question because Craig, this is for you. So think about this one. What's Craig's thoughts on the Virtual Boy? That's from Save the Saturn Lad. Now, this next tube I'm going to quickly add in just before you answer that question. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even know his name. I watched his channel. No, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest. I don't know his name, but I watched his channel. I found his channel out through. Someone recommended him, and I started watching his channel. I'm not gonna say what I think his name is, because I'm probably like a right arsehole. But it's Geb84, so I'm just gonna add him in now. Hello, sir. How are you?
How's it going? All right.
How you doing, sir?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you
I can
fine.
hear you, mate.
Just about, yeah.
There's a funny accent though. I don't know if it's the internet, but
No, it's Scottish.
and
Funny accent. Who's talking?
how dare you, my Galway accent? Gib, what is your name?
Gordon.
Gordon. I thought it was Gordon, but I thought, you know what? Because I thought I don't want to be like a mug. I really like a mug anyway on TV, on internet. So I don't want to be like Gordon. Thank you very much, sir. It's good to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
You know, listen, mate. Please, is there anything you have to trade, sir? But before you do, just before you do, Craig, you want to answer that question from Scott about the Virtual Boy, which is a bit random.
It's a bit of a crap answer. I haven't plugged it in yet. I literally.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I set you up. You listened to the light.
I know. I bought it the other day off of you know the guy that I bought. I don't know whether you watch my channel or not.
I love your channel.
The guy I picked up the Neo Geo, the Wonder Swan, the Game Boy Color, and the Famicom. I bought all 4 of those off a guy that imports from Japan, and he messaged me a couple of weeks back and said, "Look, I've got a Virtual Boy for a good price if you want it. It's missing the battery port on it." So I picked it up off him. I won't say how much, but it was a good price. But no battery compartment on the back. So I bought an extra part for it now that plugs the SNES power into it.
Yes.
So it's powered, but I've not plugged it in yet, and I've been waiting on a game. So I just literally picked this up from Scottish Japanese Alan.
Yes, Scottish Japanese. I love him.
Yeah.
Bless him.
So I just picked up a game off him to test it on, but I've not had a chance to plug it in yet. So I can't actually wait to plug it in and give it a blast. But I've just been printing some of the medallions for it. So
oh, nice.
Anyone that's got a Virtual Boy, as you open the legs on it, the legs snap the centerpiece up here. And I got a virtual printer, a 3D printer.
Nice.
Just print out a couple of those to replace it. So fingers crossed when that's in place, that should hold it nice and tight then. So yeah, next Sunday, hopefully I'll have time to have a blast on it between now and then. Nice.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Gordon, over to you, sir. And the first person who's just said something about your accent, because I'm terrible, it says here Central Scotland, that is. I'm guessing Stirlingshire.
No, South Ayrshire. So
all right, well that's he's fucked it up there. Never mind. Mate, Gordon, please take over, sir. Let me see what you have for the gents to trade, maybe. Thank you.
I've got quite a lot of tat, a lot of guff here, so
there's no wee stuff, is there? No, I'm just saying because otherwise Russ might lead to chat. I don't want to upset him.
So the first one we've got is Battle Plus 2 on the Wii.
That's a good game, that.
Smash Bros. Brawl.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
And we've got Agent Under Fire. I've also got this Switch peripheral that I don't use and I don't need. It's like a GameCube controller attachment.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
So, yeah,
a GameCube controller adapter.
That's up for trade as well. There's a load of other games there, but they're all kind of common games. I don't know if anybody would be interested in them, to be honest.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
At the moment.
That's fine. That's right. A couple of
games I'm after.
Eh?
I said you'd be surprised how many common games I'm after.
No, that's
yeah,
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No, that's good. Oh, Rob seemed to have run out to find something for someone. He's gone off the chair, or he's been sucked into the camera. You make your mind up. Thank you, Gordon, for that, mate. What we got here? Oh, look, we got a couple of people here. Look. LKG, right at the top, give 84. Yeah. Like I said, I've had someone shout you out, Gordon. I can't remember who it was. One thing I don't do, I don't lie. So I can't remember who shouted you out. And I watched your channel, and I've commented a couple of times, and I like the stuff. So that's why I'm more than happy for yourself to come on.
Cheers, mate.
Sorry, I'm late to the stream. James, don't be late. Don't be sorry, mate. You mean it's your Christmas day for you, sir? I know you've been busy. What's he put? He's put bugger. Well, Pet, you can't have it all the time, mate. Kind of all the time. So yeah, so Gordon, how was your Christmas? Ross, how was your Christmas? Craig, how was your Christmas? One at a time, go.
Mine was all right. Yeah, to be honest, it wasn't much different than usual. I just drank beer, went and saw my mum because I was still allowed to down here. Yeah, that was about it. Got pretty drunk every day.
Did you have turkey?
I had turkey, yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake! All right, Craig, how was your Christmas, my friend? I know you drank 6 liters of this stuff, mate. I'm sorry, mate.
When that's like 3 degrees coming out of a tap, it's lovely, mate. Honestly, it's perfect. Then, no, it was good. It was nice. My daughter was home from uni, so it was nice to have her home for a couple of days, and we're taking her up to her boyfriend's over the next couple of days now. So she's back off to university in a couple of days. So cool. Yeah, nice to be around. But it's really strange in Wales because we're on total lockdown. We were allowed to see one family on Christmas Day, and that was it. So we just literally seen the in-laws for about half hour while they popped up with presents, and that was it. So the rest of the time we've been like this, video calls really, and chatting with our family over video and calls and that's it. It's been a bit of a strange one really, but it's been nice. Yep. Do you know what? It's been nice just to chill out in the house and not do a lot, to be honest. And yeah, we had turkey, beef for Christmas dinner.
Turkey, beef. I like the beef side. Was it a top side, or was it a 4 rib, or?
Mate, I don't know.
Never mind. It's beef.
That big.
Was it pink or was it grey?
Pink.
Fair play to you.
Yeah. It went in the oven.
Oh,
and I ate it. I made the curry tonight with them both, to be honest. It was pretty good. Yeah, nice curry. That's my favourite bit of it, I think.
The afters, the curries.
Yeah, the curry and the pickles, all that kind of thing.
Nice. Gordon, what about you, sir? What did you have? What did you get for Christmas, and what did you eat for Christmas, sir?
No, ours was all good. Went round to my parents' house. Me, the missus, and the wee man had our dinner. Then played Knowledge is Power for like 2 hours. So it was a good laugh.
Nice. Well, you had it a bit. Well, I don't want to say you had it easier because it's all shit for everyone. But yeah, obviously, you was on lockdown from Boxing Day, or I think it was. Was that what it was?
Yeah, from Boxing Day. So we were in Tier 3 up until Christmas.
Right.
Relaxed a little bit, so we can go and see our families and stuff, and then Boxing Day lockdown complete. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see my family over Christmas.
Not good.
But obviously, living in the middle of nowhere, it's one of those, isn't it? Police ain't gonna come here. Anyway, so yeah, so what we got here? Let's see. We've got a question. We got a question for what we all drinking. So I was drinking that horrible stuff, and now have a Strongbow.
Oh yeah, I'm still.
Apple and blackcurrant.
Nice.
I'm drinking the hardest stuff. I'm drinking a lemonade here. Just
No, each to their own, boys. Each to their own.
Random Hoffenweiss.
Yep. No, I drove to Wales, dropped off my daughter's gift, and then to Cheltenham to drop off my son's gift. 6 hours driving. Fair play to you.
Yeah, I'll be doing a 6 hour drive over the next couple of days, dropping my daughter off. She goes to uni in North Wales, and that's like 4 hours each way. But we're dropping off to her boyfriend to do the rest of the trip. Then, otherwise, 4.5 hours each way. Killer.
Yeah, man. I know. It's one of those. I went to Wales in September. I think I said to you, and I've got friends who live, I say Cardiff and Barry, and I was like, I wanted to do a bit of driving, and I didn't really we don't realise how far to get to let's say the top of the North Wales fucking mission. So I was I'll stay around here. It's not too far. So it's one of those, isn't it? You know.
I love drive, mate.
No, well, it's one of those, isn't it?
I found some things, mate. Look, I got a load of.
1 second, let me put you on solo because I know how to do it now. There we go.
I got a load of these magazines which I picked up in a charity shop. They're all about 1994, I think. They're all animated.
Iron Marshall.
I can go through them with it.
I don't know that one. No, I don't. Gojin. Whoa. That one I know of. I don't know why, but I know that one.
They're all thin comic based.
Yeah. Golden Warrior was the one. No. Appleseed, obviously, I know Apple. I can see Ninja High School. I know Ninja High School. Appleseed, I know very well.
Great.
I like yeah.
That's more of a thicker one. That's more of a feature comic than a.
You know, that rings a bell to me.
Nightmare.
Not the one where you put a helmet on and walk around the maze.
I was going to say, was that based on a TV show?
Yeah.
I have no idea what these are all about. These look proper old, these ones.
Yeah, so the drawings are, you can tell by the drawings.
And they're all black and white inside. They're all proper comic book style. And then that's the last one.
Caravan Kid.
Caravan Kid.
Do they even know what a caravan is? Doubtful.
It's about a kid that goes on North Wales.
That one's popular with pikeys.
Yeah. There's a load of loose cats as well.
Oh, hang on. Go back to you. Go on, sir.
Master System.
Aztec Adventure. Lovely.
Everyone wants that, don't they?
Tom and Jerry. Action Fighter.
Great game.
Great game.
Yeah, man.
Great game.
Wonder Boy Monster Land. Another good one. I like the remake on the
I haven't got that box, but I do need to get it boxed. Revenge of Shinobi. I think I showed some of these last time as well. I was on.
It's all right.
Mega Game 6, a bit battered up and a bit of a mess. Fantasia, Genesis model.
Nice.
And then Desert Strike.
Nice.
That's it. That's all for me.
All right. Let me just.
I've got.
One more thing. Just found it.
I've got a random game here as well.
Let's just. Let me just use my. I pressed the wrong button now.
I've got a sealed copy here. I've got a sealed copy here of Yoko's Island Express. If anyone wants it.
I really like that game.
Xbox 360.
Cool.
Xbox One. Not about Xbox 360.
Don't think that I don't actually have the Xbox One version of that. I've only got a PS4 one.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's sealed. It's anyone can have it if they want.
He's Dylan in the chat because Dylan likes sealed games. Likes to look at them on the shelf apparently.
Yeah, I've still got from the last video we made. I still haven't heard from Scott Glory Hunter. I've not heard from Beach Gamer, and I've not heard from Sean Retro Games Revived. I've not heard from them yet because they showed interest in my last pickup. So I've not heard from them, but I'll give them another shot. Just to hear what they got to say.
So I know that two of them people you mentioned are in the group that we're in, Rob. So we're sorted out later.
I saw Scott. I know Scott's in the group, but I don't know if Beach Gamer or
Oh no, sorry, just Scott. I thought Sean was in that group, but he's not, is he?
Sorry. Yeah, I don't think he is. No, I don't think he is. No.
I'm trying to get hold of him, actually. To be fair.
Yeah. If anyone can get hold of him for me, that'd be good.
Definitely.
I'll try.
Yeah, I want to get hold of Sean to thank him for putting me on the retro news, which I thought was hilarious. To be honest,
it's good. It's a good video. That's good. Very good video.
But I put it on in the TV in the living room. My little one said, "Oh, you on TV, Daddy?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, what channel is it on?" I'm like, because obviously she knows. I was like, "It's on YouTube." And she's like, "Oh, that's not TV, is it?" I'm like, "Oh, all right." Well,
no, he's on TVX.
Gordon, my dear friend, I'm just going to drop you out for 1 second. I've got another person I want to drop in because this person I didn't think was going to make an appearance till the new year, so they've just come at the bottom of the screen. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right with you. Yeah, Gordon. Thank you very much, my friend. Glory Hunt is in the where is he? He's there. Look, Rob's still interested, mate. In that Yokas, not seeing you in the group chat. Yeah, he's in our group chat, Scott.
All right, wicked.
So this gentleman, I'm going to let him do the talking. He's here. Star of YouTube. The screen is yours.
That's me then, yeah? How the clock is everyone?
It's the cluster.
How was your fucking Christmas?
I've got something to say before I start babbling about all the shit I've got, all right? If that's all right with all you guys.
Crack on.
Yeah.
Right, so first of all, to everyone who's in the chat, everyone that's on the screen right now, I owe you all the gratitude and thanks, okay? Because obviously, I'm new to the community. You guys have literally rolled the red carpet out and doing me great. I don't deserve. I am extremely grateful. But I've got something special for you, okay? So, with YouTube, I've been doing it with my eyes wide shut, okay? But no longer. Stay there.
Did someone shoot him?
Is he coming back?
Well, yes, 2021, you're looking at the news, feed me chicken.
Nice.
And I can see clearly.
He's corn fed. He's corn fed now.
It's organic.
It's free range.
Bit more mature now, you know. Do we crack all the crap that I've got to show you guys?
Crack on.
Crack on.
Right. Not really sure where to start because there's fucking shitloads. PlayStation 2, right?
Say again.
PlayStation 2, right to start with?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Right, full disclosure, obviously, I'm not like Champion 2D Rob, I'm not like Retro Chef, I'm not like a Sega Zombie or anyone like that, so the games I've got always going to have minor scratches on, they're played games. So I don't have any of the posh, you know, all lovey-dovey stuff. I've got the shit, so.
Just two. Okay. Battlefront 2. Oh, shame it's not on the Xbox. People would have been all over that. Gun. Love that game. Good game that was. Harry Potter. Lovely. Roller Coaster World. I used to love Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day on the PC. Hitman, still going, good game. Down Domination. Okay.
That's a quality game.
Yeah,
that's a quality game.
That is a good game.
Actually that's one of my favorite little sort of hidden gems on the PS2. That
you're right.
This is the most expensive one I've got. So
it's a 505 game as well. To some people,
hands of front.
I've never even seen that game. I would be interested.
There we go.
I'll play Psychonauts then.
Great game, Beyond Good and Evil. I think there's a number 2 that coming out. I think.
Is there?
There was a teaser trailer to that.
Yeah, that's right. There was.
Yeah. I've got no details, so mate. Like I said, I've been trying to prepare, so my stuff will be box only, but yeah, I could be prepared for it. So
Incredibles.
Went to a retro game not long ago, then they had that for 20 quid. Don't know why.
Oh, Shark Tale. Monkey Mania.
I think I've got that one.
There's a few of them on the PS2. I love Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. Love that game.
I like all the Scooby-Doo games.
Yeah.
What sort of game is it?
It's a bit like a puzzler, as in like you have to do. What's the best way to explain it? I'm going to say it's like Resident Evil, but without the zombies. How's that?
That sounds right. That sounds right.
Oh dear. Should do my Scooby Doo voice.
Again.
You got two of them?
Yeah, two of them.
Spider-Man. Got a lot of PS2, Pete.
Loads.
I said to you, I had shitloads. I ain't got to the Wii, Xbox 360, loose PS1 games, PSP. Well, I had loads. It's what I want to say first next week, but, you know, obviously, I might have my daughter's birthday, so, you know, she puts things on now, and yeah, so.
No worries, fella. Sonic Riders.
Is that any good, Sonic Riders?
You know what? I've never played it. I've got it, but I've never played it.
I like it.
Is it like what was it? Sonic Racing on the Saturn? Was it Sonic Racing? What was it called?
Sonic Ride. Sonic R, wasn't it?
Sonic R. Sorry. Is it like that, or is it very different?
It's like on hoverboards, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Is
it.
it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I get it confused with colours for some reason. I don't know why.
Don't play the Connect one; it doesn't work.
Oh, right, okay.
So you got here, loads of
I'll let me say that I've just realised I've got a copy of Sonic Riders sitting next to me, like the PS2 one.
This one here, it doesn't work.
Yeah, escape room type thing.
It goes up to the memory card part and then won't play any further. So if anyone's got a disc cleaner, you might work after a disc one, but it is complete.
Probably use a disc clean. Shrek 2. Harry Potter. I didn't know there was. It's amazing how many Harry Potter games there are on all these consoles.
I think one of
Too
them
many.
might be expensive as well.
Kingdom Hearts 2. Love that game. I didn't like the new one. Is it Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm presuming. I didn't enjoy that.
It's the first one about.
First one. Okay. Love Need for Speed Carbon. Love that game. You on jockey. Fucking hell. Koei game as well. I've got some shit in it. Fuck. Lethal Skies.
Lethal Skies.
I've not seen that one before. I'm not going to lie.
Got Lethal Skies too.
Gran Turismo. Love Gran Turismo. Great Escape.
Versus Football Prize 2003. MMA. FIFA 2001.
ISS. Yeah.
2004. So that's PlayStation 2. I don't know if anyone's interested in the original Xbox for NTSC, but this one is still sealed.
Sealed.
Steel Cold War.
Everyone for NTSC.
We've got a legend. We've got a legend in the comments. We've got Tony, Golden Gamer Movies is in the comments. Just let us know.
Slightly torn, but I don't need it obviously. But,
I've still got that fucking. What have I got a manual for you, Pete?
yeah, I know. It's Lucky Bag.
I've got it, mate. I will get it out to you. I've got to send something to you, something to Rob. I've got to send something to Game Zone Birdroom. I'll do that next week. I ain't doing fuck all. Well,
Okay.
I won't say that too, lad.
Super fun.
Okay.
It's complete up there,
No worries. Tony Hawk.
Go on, Rob.
I haven't bought the new one or the remakey one on the PS4 yet. I'm debating. Rob, I saw you get it.
Yeah, it's really good, mate. It's
Alright.
basically the exact same games, man. It just looks like amazing. Like,
Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
like it's just got
Great
the
game.
play.
It's got weird challenges added to it as well.
Yeah, it probably has. But I'll say this: like they definitely didn't really try to change the. They just sort of adapted it and modernized it, but it still has the same game. Which is what I wanted, really. That's really what I just wanted.
Prettier, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's Tony Hawk's. It's shit.
No.
Road Warrior here.
What is it?
Road Warrior.
Road Warrior.
Road Warrior. Yeah.
Rogue Warrior.
Oh,
Road.
Road.
Is that,
Sorry, it's the chicken accent. I'm struggling. Sorry. I love Rainbow Six Vegas. Fuck me, I played that game to death. My God.
Never played any Rainbow Six after that, though.
Nah, after that, I didn't enjoy them. I didn't like them.
Right, okay, so I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, where it's Gran Turismo 5, I don't know if it's worked. But this one here, I've got this game. Okay.
Nice.
Install for PS3. I've also got one loose blue, and then I've got 2 complete sets.
Any good to you there over the New Year's?
I've got them. I've got them.
Another set, maybe?
I don't know that many people.
Bless your
We're
heart.
not looking then, if anyone's still awake. Right. Converter for the Game Gear.
Oh yeah,
That's good. That's a good one.
I've got one of those.
Yeah, good. They're really handy.
They
So
are.
the Game
They are.
Boy Advance, the light. There is a bit. It's a little bit brighter on them. It's a little bit brighter.
I've got one of those as well, isn't it? Yeah, is that the Game Boy Advance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance. Yeah.
Yeah.
what is that? Is that a battery pack? I didn't quite really see what it was.
Got a light in it, Rob.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
got a light on it.
Yeah, it's the. I can't get that.
Oh right, I see. Yeah. I see. Yeah.
Camera, it's under a light, right? You can see there a little bit of plastic come off, but again, don't touch it. So
Okay. All right. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
this is what you like at the end, don't it? So what game as well?
What game is that?
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed. Okay.
Horse Challenge.
Horse Challenge, yeah.
What are they? We'll do Retro Bear.
Oh,
I know, yeah, I'm not going to say attack, but these aren't great games.
Oh god, yeah.
Poker All In. Very unusual. Look at that.
I want the 360 version of that.
Like I said, anyway.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig, yeah.
Mm.
So that's worth quite a bit for trade if you want to trade that, and it's worth a few.
That one's good. Don't worry, that's it. All-Star Karate.
All-Star Karate.
Yeah.
Oh, Metroid. Fuck me, that game was good. I enjoyed that. And then the other one, Metroid M, or whether it's bloody, I can't remember what it's bloody called now. You showed the other day, Bear.
Other
Yeah.
end.
Other M, yeah.
That's what it's called as well. Fucking hell. We play. I bought that just for the remote. Fucking hell. Sonic.
Oh, God, those dreadful Sonic games.
Yeah.
You know what? That game is really annoying for the fact you can't stick fucking intro.
Yeah, it should never have taken Sonic out of the sort of 2D platforming.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you broken in that? No, one of them's got broken single in there. Oh, that one. Yeah, he's that one. Right.
Plus. There we go.
I hope you've knew if that hasn't gone down while I'm doing it.
Well, you're good, mate. You crack on. Super Smash Brothers Brawl. You need that game if you want to hack into your Wii, if I remember rightly. You want to jailbreak it or whatever you need. You need that game or some shit. I remember watching it.
Right. Operations manual for Nintendo DS with the AR card. Everything's in there.
Interesting.
Oh, didn't show that either, did I?
What is
No.
that one?
That's not a poker game.
Yeah, Tournament of Champions.
Nice.
360 for Halo 3, Halo 4, Dead Island, Riptide,
Love that game.
inlays and manuals to Project Operation 3.
Cool.
Nearly there. Right, DS manual to the new Super Mario Bros. Post only. No manual for that. Just a game. Since Revelation. And this one is American. It came from name the same. So thank you for in the chat. You did a little trade. This one I don't need because I don't like it. So American version, Metal Gear Acid.
That Metal Gear Acid is very much like a Marmite game. You either really like it or you absolutely hate it.
Yeah, you're right.
I hate it. So.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish off this. So for if anyone's interested in the PSP stuff, just let me know. Send me the postage of £4.10 and you can have the PSP games. Not really interested in trade, there's nothing value there. And the same thing for these lots. So I'm just going to hold it up. I'll go through as quickly as I can. You see, you've got here. So they're loose games and loose menus. Now, I've been sitting on these for God knows how long. Not all of this here. Sorry, hold on. These stuff here, again, kind of the shows you the name of the game, I'll remove these on with the stuff I've got. Basically, if you want to pay £4.10, you just take these and do what you want with them, then that's fine with me. But I'll even show you what I've got anyway. Lucas, Level of Honor, B3. Right, can't guarantee that's going to work. It's a different siren. There's no guarantee that works. Who wants to be a millionaire? Formula One, Weakest Link, Soul Blade. This does have one beat scratch in it, but it does play. Who wants to be a millionaire again? GP Challenge, Hidden and Dangerous, Star Wars, Lego, Star Wars 2, the Lego game. What else we got? Right, here's like manuals and inlays. I'm not going to go through all that because it's a boring one.
Chuck that on the Discord. Take a picture of it on Discord. All that stuff.
I have done. I can't remember if I've done that for the PlayStation 1 stuff. Right, this is the stuff that came from Nameless Gamer. Again, grateful for the trade, but like I said, if someone wants to pay £4.10 for this lot I'm showing, smooth it on because I've got a really good deal out of it. So, forward is free. Free lines. NHL 2000. Star Wars. Jedi
Cowbells. Yep.
All in 3D. Military Racing Simulator 2. Worms. X2R Soccer 2. Formula 1. Windsurfers Paradise. And WWF Warzone. All the ones that you see in this packaging all come in manual only. And that's it, I'm done.
Lovely. Fucking hell. You said two games, not two boxes.
I was going to say, I did find some extra stuff, just like randomly while I'm sitting here, if people were interested in any of it.
Go on, chuck it out, Ross. Don't be shy.
Okay. It's Cartonius Summer Games on the Master System. This is one that I've never ever got it to work. It's a disc-only copy of Sega Rally 2. It came in this weird case that somebody had made.
Cool.
So also I've a Wii U microphone.
Interesting.
And I've got a couple of disc-only games, which is it's Two Worlds 2, but the Game of the Year edition.
Okay.
taking a while to get these out now. Should have took them all out beforehand.
You have an empty box for that Two Worlds game.
No, I've got Two Worlds 1 that came in that box. This is one that I might get rid of, I might not. It depends whether I've got a disc in a Cooler World. I can't get it in now. I should just hold up this case. I'll just tell you what they are. I've got a disc only copy of Sheep on PS1. Disc only of Cyber Deck. Spyro Year of the Dragon. Just flick through them ones I don't need. Rayman Rush, PS1. Breakout on PS1. It's just so much easier. Dexter's Laboratory on PS1.
Nice. Call
Call of Duty 3 on the PS3. Crash Nitro Kart. What Crash game did you say wasn't working? I've got that one.
Yeah, the other one.
Actually, I've got a not for resale copy of Halo for some reason.
Interesting.
Battlefield Bad Company 2 on PS3. Killzone 2 on PS3. Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 on original Xbox. The Front to Rage Racer.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's everything that's in there. It's just a few random bits that I forgot I had next to me. I do have a collection of Dreamcast demos that I might shift on at some point as well.
Oh, you might, yeah, Dreamcast. Who do I know? Trying to think one of the guys is more interested in Dreamcast than others, because everyone went through the phase of collecting the Dreamcast and it's kind of weaned off a little bit with people now.
Yeah, I think I've got like Dreamcast demo number 1 to number 20 something. It's like missing about 5 or so, I think. I can't remember what it is.
Tootie was collecting Sega Saturn demo discs, if I'm right. I might be wrong. I'm not sure now. Someone was collecting them. Feed Me Chicken Pete, you all good if I drop you out and bring Gordon back in, fella?
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much for coming on. You should raffle off your other disguise. You might make a few quid, mate.
No, I don't think I'll be interested. I'll be lucky if you still got like at least 10 viewers at one time. I'll finish that, you know.
But you take it easy, mate. I'll speak to you soon. Thank you, mate. Bye-bye.
There, bro.
Fucking hell, he ascended to a new bloody Pokemon. Like he evolved.
He's a new level.
Gordon, you're back in the room. Just while we were showing some games from Feed Me Chicken, there was a Scott Glory Hunter. Rob said that he's messaging the group, so you'll see it later.
Wicked.
And then someone else said something, but it kind of Dana wants to know about the fleshlight, but never mind. That's another stream. That's another stream.
Bit odd to say. I know my missus is downstairs watching this. Can you bring me a beer?
That's good. I'll text my missus if people want it to me, because she won't watch me, mate. Fair play to you, Ross. Who else? Someone. Oh, Gordino's here. How did Topland do? Oh dear. I hope Big Game Al's all right, because I haven't heard from him at all. Where are we?
Tree, isn't he?
Yeah, but that was this morning. That was. How hard is it to cut 2 sides of a tree and then pick it up? Anyway, Tony, hello, Champion 2D. Oh, we are. Sorry, I'll read them out before I click on them. Hello, Champion 2D. Always nice to see you. Hope you had a nice Xmas, my friend. That's Tony.
I did have a nice Christmas, man. I did have a nice Christmas. Thank you for asking.
Zelda Pop. I'm guessing that's your missus, is it?
It is indeed.
Oh, is it? I didn't know it was there. Oh, right, okay.
Because I got a subscription, and it's from her. So fair play to you. Yeah, I thought bloody hell, who's that? And I haven't had anyone, this lovely person, subscribe to me yet. Fair play.
Thank you.
Look.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Are you married to her?
No.
You better pull your finger out.
Oh, you better, yeah. Oh, ring on that.
We'll do it live on my channel. We'll make a few more extra streams, get a few more votes and stuff. What's this? They did higher in the league than Arsenal, mate. It's only halfway in the season. Don't fuck me about. Fucking Spurs get nosebleed. They will too. Anyway, right. So that's everything we showed. So I don't know what we should talk about really. We spoke many a times about Sega Saturn, about if they sold the Japanese games over here and whatnot. We've discussed that a few times. We discussed about the PC Engine. I posted last night in the group that I'm in about the retro. What the fuck was it called now?
It's a long name for it.
So yeah, no, it's all in explains, you know. What the fuck do you call it? Retrocade, I think it is.
Evercade.
Oh yeah, that system, yeah, the retro, yeah.
No, not the Evercade. I'm gonna buy that. It's
It's that console one that has the arcade games on it. I know which one you're talking about.
I think you messaged on me thing. The reason why I was asking, because I got £50 Amazon voucher for Christmas.
Retrocade. Yes, Super Retrocade.
Yeah. I got £50 voucher off Amazon. So I thought, if I don't buy something with it, it's just going to sit there and it end up like going out of date. So I'm probably going to buy an Evercade with the free games, but I don't with the free compilation games. But I don't like those. I'm not an Atari fan, so please don't fucking shoot me. So I wasn't interested in it, but then I saw that Retrocade and it looked all right. And then I watched the video.
It's gotten bad reviews, man. A lot of
people
have
I watched
really...
the video on it, and this geezer slated it, proper slated.
Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good.
So
I said, the emulation is really bad, apparently.
Yeah. It's a shame because
it's got that tearing where if you're scrolling along, the top and the bottom, you can just see the screen like jagging all the time. I tried a couple of I got a couple of arcade tabs out here. I tried the Pandora's boxes and things, and unless you're paying like top money for them, and they're still not great. You better off.
I mean, the games on it look pretty, like as in the roster or the roster, the list,
the lineup.
The list was pretty cool, and I was like, oh, it's not too bad. But I will buy an Evercade. I'll probably do it tonight in the end.
Do you know what, Lee? I was gonna say, like, if you want something like that, you want something better. I'd put a bit more money towards it and get the Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro. You know the one I'm talking about.
Is that the white one?
There's like a Neo Geo stick, because you can do a hack on it, and you can have like loads and loads of arcade brawlers, and the hack is really easy to do as well.
Right. So I saw if it's white arcade stick, Neo Geo.
Yeah, it's a white arcade stick. Yeah.
I saw that one because mine Neo Geo X is hacked. I've got all the Neo. I don't want to say all the Neo.
No. But it's not just Neo Geo. Like when you hack it, you get loads of arcade. You get Capcom stuff.
Oh, cool.
You get loads of arcade. Like you could and there's a hack free. So you just simply download it onto a USB drive, and then you just slot it into the machine.
Yeah.
And it will automatically detect it. You just open it up, and all of a sudden you've got like a load of arcade games.
Cool. Yeah, I think Nath Retro 1 did a video on it. So.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, and so did Nick Berry as well. Nick Berry did a whole video on it.
All right, cool. What I'll do is tonight after I get off of this, I'll go and have a look and buy one of them. I must admit, I was tempted to get one of those mini Astros. What Sega Zombie was showing, they look pretty nice.
They look pretty nice.
Yeah. I gotta say though, like I wanted to get one initially just for Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder alone. Like that for me would have been a must get. But I was going through the games and I was like, why don't like, and no offense to anyone that likes the series, but like I was like, why the fuck are there like 3 Wonder Boy games on there? I was like I don't particularly like Wonder Boy, and it's like there are so many great Sega arcade games they could have added. And it's like, why the fuck did we get 3 freaking Wonder Boy games on there? And 2 Columns games, like we need that. Like 2 Columns games.
Columns games on everything.
Yeah, they
and
are.
I was like, why does Sega seem to think like we're desperate to play Columns? Like
I
they
think
put it on everything.
A lot of it is what they own outright. They can just put on these consoles and not worry about it. Whereas if they were like putting in a few arcade games. They had the Virtua Fighter, which is great. You know, they added Revenge of Death Adder. They could add so many more arcade games,
of course,
and they didn't do it. Like they put in Arabian Fight, which is a very obscure side-scrolling beat 'em up from them, and I rate them for putting that on there. But aside from that, it's like, come on, man! Like they could have done a whole lot more. There's so many more arcade games they had the license to. They didn't include.
Yeah, you're
Pretty
right.
frustrating.
The Ink Northerners, but it got myself an arcade yesterday. Bit of a slight issue with it at the moment. It won't turn on with the interplay cart in it. But that does it all for me.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. And then got a question here for you, Retro Bear, only because you're the Wii expert. No other reason. I'm just surprised these young gentlemen know about these things. How dare they, filthy animals?
I was say, talking like emulation systems and stuff.
Yes, sir.
You looked into the idea you can run up to PS2 games on a Series X.
I've heard, but I've not heard.
Yeah,
I've heard that though. I've heard that.
You put it in developer mode, and you can launch any Windows executable file. So apparently, it plays like PS2 stuff, like fucking brilliant.
Yeah. See, that would interest me. That would interest me just to play some Japanese PS2 exclusives. That would probably best. That's probably what I'd want to play it for.
Yeah, I haven't tried it, but it sounds interesting. But apparently, there's like a limit to the size of game you can put on it at the moment. It's like there's like 2 gig or something. If it goes over that, it doesn't read it.
Well, to be honest, these modern consoles don't have much in the way of memory.
Yeah,
like you barely fit you can barely fit even a couple of games on there.
Retro Bear, what do you think about your arcade? Are you enjoying it, sir?
I've not played too much of it so far, but what I have done, I've really enjoyed it. In fact, you were saying about the Atari stuff, you aren't interested in that.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's the one I played most of. I was playing Dig Dug tonight. Oh, love it. Yeah, absolutely love it. So, first impressions, it's really, really good. And I'm hoping we're going to pick up a few cartridges in the next couple of weeks or so and just add to it. But yeah, I've been really impressed with it so far. Really impressed.
You might as well try and go for a full set with that.
Yeah, because
they're quite affordable.
Yeah. I think it's about 15 quid a cartridge, something like that. They've got, I think, 6 or 7 lined up at the moment coming out for this year that they've announced. There's some more to come as well. So yeah, it's a good system. I was surprised by it. I wasn't expecting a huge amount from it.
Yeah, makes sense.
But I must be honest with you, the interplay stuff I'm not particularly interested in. So one of those Earthworm Jim, and I know it's a good game. I never really got on with it. So some of the sort of games on there don't really appeal to me. But things like the Data East, the Technos, the Jaleco one they got coming out as well. There's obviously the Namco 2 cartridges. You've got the Atari Lynx collection as well.
Which,
that interests me about the Atari.
I mean, that you don't get Lynx games anywhere else, so this is absolutely ideal.
Yeah. And then that Dizzy collection that I saw, and I used to watch my brother play the Dizzy games when I was a Dizzy the Egg.
Yeah, the thing about that is it's the I think it's the NES versions.
Oh, really?
Because I was watching I think it was James's channel, It's Much More, and he's quite into the Evercade, and he said I did a gameplay of the Oliver cartridge, and he's playing Treasure Island Dizzy, but it's not a version I recognised. I thought it must be the NES version or something like that, because all the other Dizzy games on there are sort of like the console versions, not the home computer ones.
No, well, fuck that.
I was real tempted to pick up the Evercade. I was looking at it on eBay the other day. I saw one go for I think 65 quid with the 3 cartridge bundle. I was like, that's what I can steal, but didn't go for it. But then I was thinking, my missus gave me these for Christmas, so I thought it's going to ruin a future video. But yeah, she gave me the Data East collection.
I've seen those. I've seen those on Amazon. Yeah,
the Joe Mac one.
Yeah,
and the Jaleco Brawler pack.
Yeah,
there's an R-Type.
I was toying getting the Jaleco pack just because it has the 3 Rival Schools games.
Yeah,
and sorry, not Rival Schools. What's it called? Rival Turf. Rival Turf. Yeah. But I decided to go for the I want to get the Japanese Super Famicom versions. But that's a good way to play it though.
Wooly Weeble put in the comment about Argos sell it, and they do. Argos have got £80 for the console with the 3 games the set.
So same price as Amazon.
Yeah, and then they've got like all the games singly. So Pico Interactive Collection, the Jago Collection, the Mega Cat Collection, Interplay Dataery, Atari Collection 2, blah, blah, blah. There's loads. Namco. There's quite a few. The standard box is
legit consoles and legit software with them.
That's right.
It's not often you coming out with things like that. I've got one of them RG350s, I think it's called.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Handheld. It plays everything up to PlayStation 1. It plays all your MAME and everything else. And it's all on SD cards. It's a great little handheld. I think it's
that I'm going to say, Tootie was saying it the other day, which was fair comment. It's all stuff we've probably already got an emulation already. But my argument is I haven't got to go outside, get my retro Pi or my whatever, plug it into the computer, TV,
all the behind beer, everything. We've all got an emulation.
Yeah,
that's not the point of it, is it?
It's there. So I can go on the toilet or whatever and just play it. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just happy to pay towards stuff and like it go to someone.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's like yes, emulation. MAME and stuff. We can just play stuff for free or whatever. But like, if a company releases a game officially, I want to support it because I want, especially if it's like everyone knows I love my beat 'em ups. If a beat 'em up gets released on a modern console, whatever, I will support it because I want them to know that there is a market to put out these games. If I just say, well, no, I'm just going to play on emulation, then these companies don't want to do that, and I want to make sure I tell these companies that there is a market. People want to buy these games, want to play these games.
And that's exactly why like I've got a PC Engine Mini, a SNES Mini, a Mega Drive Mini, or whatever the fuck, SNES Mini. I've got some of the other ones. I've got the one before the Retrocade. It's like a black one. It's fucking terrible. Generation shit. It's terrible. But anyway, I bought them. Purely because like you said, Rob, I want to see them one. There's still games that I want to see emulated. I mean, I really want the Capcom arcade.
Yeah. Because as I was saying, what I was saying about the Astro City. Yeah. About how Sega put out Arabian Fight on it.
Yeah. That's
a game that's actually on MAME. It doesn't play very well. It's actually really, really bad. I've tried to play it on MAME. And the emulation on it is really poor.
Well. Yeah, you're right.
And I was watching Scott's video, and he pointed it out, and he actually said that game, looks good. And also, I was watching what was this? GameSack. GameSack as well did a video on it, and they said that the emulations on it is really, really good. That's probably the best version on emulation so far. Is actually on the Astro City.
It's the same like Alien versus Predator. The one, the one I'm talking about, Rob.
The arcade stuff, yeah.
Right. Now, obviously, I've got that emulation, and I played the shit out of it. Now, the only way, please tell me unless I'm wrong, is to get it on the Capcom arcade stick.
That's the only official way.
But I don't like the look of that. I nearly bought one, but Sydney Steve nicked it before me. It was only £100 on Sydney Steve Gets Everywhere. Fucking. It was on Facebook, £100, and now they're in Argos, £160. But I'm only buying it for one game. I'm only buying it for one game.
Listen, it's only got 16 games, give or take, and I'll say that if they put on another 10 more games, I would have had that.
Yeah.
But for 16 games, that's not worth £200. That's not worth £150. In fact, I struggle to even pay £100 for that. So, as much as I want an official released Aliens versus Predator, it's not worth my money. That's not worth my money.
No, I hear you. That's
not that price.
Yeah, that's
if people these things under £100, they'd blow them out, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I mean, it looks lovely. Like what I've seen of it, it looks lovely, like the actual arcade. But again, I'm not paying 160, 70 quid, whatever it was.
If it had double the games, I would have considered it. But for 16 games, I'm not doing that.
No. But I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem. That's why I didn't snap it, because for me, I only really want it for one game. So I wasn't. Yeah. I'm just going to wait. Gordon, what do you think? Be quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Is it Gordon? Hello? Ooh.
Hello, sorry.
Are you falling asleep? Do you sleep with your eyes open?
Oh, no. I'll move over.
What do you think? What do you think about these mini consoles? What we've been talking about, the Astro City, the Capcom arcade stick, and all that jazz there. Evercade. What do you think, fella?
No, I think they're really cool. I think the Evercade looks good. I want to get one of them eventually.
Yeah.
But this stretch now between now and then the next payday for me is a bit tight. So I'm not spending any money at the moment.
Well, that's fair enough.
I know what you mean.
That's fair enough. I think some of us are on furlough.
Aye.
What was I going to say? There was another. There's another one, not the Astro City. I saw. What did I see? I saw another like. I know the Neo Geo one. That's what I saw. Because when I was looking last night, I saw the Neo Geo one. I was like, I like that.
That's been out for a while, though, hasn't it? That one.
Yeah, that's been out for a little while.
I don't know how good that one is. I do like all these, but it's like with most of us, you can't collect for everything, can you?
No,
I think that's when it comes into it. It's just I don't want to emulate things for the sake of emulating it.
No.
But with arcade games, if I'm buying a board each time or an MVS card for the Neo Geo, you're looking at easily £100 a board, if not more than that. So you can't be buying everything, so you've got to have something else to play on it. But I'm the same with you guys. I've got all the minis connected up to the TV in the house.
Yeah.
I've got shitloads of stuff like surrounding me in here. But at the same time, there's still a room for an Xbox with emulation on there, or a PC, or a Raspberry Pi. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think as long as you're still willing to put your hand in your pocket and support the industry, then I think these games, a lot of them, are not going to get another release. As you say, when they do put out a system, they put out 16 random games that you'd never buy again. So I think it's a balance between the two, isn't there? As long as people are supporting it. Like the amount of people that have bought those Game & Watches. I haven't bought them yet. But, you know, the new Game & Watch with Colour Woman on it. I bet every single person that's bought that has got Mario Brothers on NES. I can guarantee that. But that's part of it, isn't it? You buy it because it's a nice bit of hardware.
What I've never understood is why don't they release these mini consoles with a cartridge slot? That would get around any licensing issue. They can put all the ones they want, then just slap a cartridge slot in them. Most of the time, that would
because they don't want to encourage hacking, even though they failed anyway, because people still get around it. But they just don't want to encourage hacking. If they had an SD slot or something, people would just hack it, and they don't want to make it easy for them.
I reckon
if you put a genuine cartridge, like the Mega Drive Mini, they could have made it big enough to put a cartridge in it, and you could play anything that was not on their system, like built in.
I honestly think they leave vulnerabilities in them to let them hack them. The PlayStation and all them, they were hacked so quickly, and the Mini SNES and all them. The SNES, you can fit loads on the SNES. I haven't hacked my SNES Mini.
But you know what? I noticed they learned their lessons though, because they on the NES Mini they had so much memory on it that you were able to hack it and have the entire library on it. And I know with the SNES Mini they reduced the memory like quite dramatically.
Yeah,
it did.
Yeah, because I hacked my SNES Mini, and I only put the games that I couldn't get my hands on, or that there's no way realistically getting them. You know what I mean? So I put them on there, and the same as the NES. I mean, I didn't put every single game because that was kind of pointless, but I put what I wanted. But what Craig was saying about the Mario Game & Watch. Now, I was buying one, and I actually thought it had Mario 1, 2, and 3 on it. And I thought,
it should have had that. It should have done that.
Exactly. So when I actually watched the YouTube video or a fucking trailer, and I was like, Mario and the Lost Levels, I didn't buy it. And that's why I won't buy it. I don't see the point of it. We had one
I see the point of it.
Next year, isn't it? That's next year's sales. That's right. They'll just keep knocking them out with more and more games.
The Lost Levels, it's shit.
It should have had. Someone I remember someone said something about why didn't they put all their Game & Watch games on it?
That would make more sense.
Yeah, exactly. I think that would have made way more sense. And the thing about it is, it's just frustrating again because we only get games that we don't really want on them.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought my mini NES second hand, and somebody had already hacked it, and I was so cheesed off with it because I didn't want to hack it. I want, that should be my, sort of choice at the end of the day. I can see why they've done it, but I was so annoyed that it had been hacked. I thought, oh, and how do I take them off now? Can I unhack it?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Flash it, can't you?
Plug it back into your
PC, yeah.
your PC, and you have to download NES ROM something. There's I can send. I'm sure Craig can send you something for it, but there is a YouTube video you can watch, and you can just put it back to normal.
Yeah, I'd like to do that because I've got all the stuff on emulation elsewhere, so I don't want that was just for the sort of games that came with it rather than
you can reset it. You can reset it.
You can do that.
The mini one I've hacked is my PlayStation because it's an external USB on the back, and you literally take that back out, it's back to normal.
Right.
So that's the only one I've hacked on my mini. All the rest of them are standard.
I didn't buy the PlayStation one because when I saw the list of the games and they were shit.
Yeah.
I bought the PlayStation one at a charity shop for a tenner or something stupid.
No, you see. I mean, if I see people, I'll buy them.
I think the PlayStation Mini is good for those people that only have a very, very surface level knowledge of PlayStation.
Yeah.
I think, but like if you're a bit more of a gamer, like it just won't be enough. Like it's not. Because I got to be honest, I saw that list and it was like, well, technically none of the games are that bad, but it's like these are the most generic, like everyday games ever. Like I had no interest in any of them.
Rob, do you think Japan got that list of games?
I don't know. I never checked, to be honest.
If you think about it,
slightly different, I think. But
listen, Shirokuden or Shirak, whatever it's going to call it, Shirokuden. You know what I mean? 1 and 2, like
I don't know. It's possible. I never looked it up, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even the NES, the Famicom. I think that's got the same games. The NES, I can't even talk. The Famicom and the Super Famicom. I think they got the same games as what we've got. I think.
The Mega Drive Mini did have different games depending on the region.
That's right, it did. Yeah.
See what I mean? And that's the thing.
Did the Japanese one have Musha? I think the Japanese version of the Mega Drive Mini had Musha.
It may have.
Because the Asian PAL release has different games, and then the Japanese one has a few different games as well. And I'm pretty sure one of them had Musha, which is kind of annoying because I would like to have had that for the Mega Drive.
MD games are customized for MD Mini hardware by M2. Sticking every ROM on it ruins it.
Yeah. Do you know what? I will say that as well. I think if it just has like the whole library, it kind of overwhelms, and I think it kind of cheapens the what makes it special. I think if you're gonna hack it, just put the games that you really want on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than just having a whole list of stuff, because it just. Sometimes I feel that ROMs, when you just got everything, it just kind of cheapens the experience a bit.
My SNES Mini, I've got what have I got on there? I'm trying to think what's on there. What I have, what wasn't on there. Was Sunset Riders? I think I got Sunset Riders on there. That wasn't on there. Batman Returns. Can't remember. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Like the games I've already got, but. I'm on the big telly, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Games that you personally feel you would have added if you'd been the one putting the games on the system in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I was surprised as well that we didn't see a Master System Mini, purely because some countries the Master System is a bigger entity.
Yeah.
Do you know what? There was no reason why they couldn't have just added that onto the Mega Drive Mini, because I doubt it would have taken up much space on the memory drive in the first place.
That's it. I would, on a serious, I would buy a Master System Mini.
I would.
Yeah, because
they slap Game Gear and everything on it as well, just to.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, I thought the Master System was a better console than the NES, but I love the NES because that's what I got given. So it's one of those. He's one of those.
What about them Game Boy Micros? You fancy them?
Say again?
The Game Gear Micros. Have you seen them?
Yeah, no, don't appeal to me, man.
I saw them. I'm not.
Pointless.
Game Boy wasn't that big here. The Game Boy blew it out of the water, innit? Let's be fair. The Game Boy blew that fucker out of the water, mate.
Well, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't really understand what the point. I mean, I get it. There's going to be those hardcore Sega heads that want them, but like, just put out a Game Gear Mini. Just put out just put out a modern day Game Gear with like the library built into it or something.
Yeah.
Like
it's where that conversation comes full circle now, because then you think about these Atari Lynx cartridges that come out for the Evercade, and we're back there again. So, why not bring out a Game Gear Mini with all the Game Gear games on? You've now got the Evercade. He's going to have these Atari Lynx cartridges coming out for it, so you can actually play that. And of course, the screen is, one of the, I think it's the biggest mini sort of screen in there. So to give them made because they can put those games onto a cartridge and release them. So it sort of brings it all the way around.
Well, I think with the Evercade is that they're not just aiming for old games. They're also trying to get new retro games on there as well. So that's why you couldn't really just have them built in. Whereas with something like the Game Gear Mini, it would just specifically be about the old games. It wouldn't be about any modern day games. It would just be old games. So you could just have them all built into the system. But I don't know why Sega wouldn't give you the option to add more. They can make more money out of it in the long run. They'll say, look, hey, the Mini will come out with 40 games, and then in 6 months' time, we're going to release a 5-game pack or a 6-game pack. You pay a little bit extra, and then you get more games onto the system. They can do that. They
for a console style thing. You just add what you want to it. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I only bought the Game Gear for one game. Yeah, I bought it for one game, Shinobi, because that Shinobi, if you play the Shinobi on it, Rob.
Yeah.
I actually, funnily enough, I actually have both Shinobi games on the Game Gear, but I don't have a Game Gear, so I can't play them.
Right.
I actually do own them.
That Game Gear Shinobi is fucking awesome, mate. It's really
I think it's a great console.
Game Gear, if you want to recap it.
It's completely different.
I've got a box here. There's just they're all right once they recapped and they last a little bit longer then, but the screen replacement is the way to play it properly. Otherwise, it's not worth doing.
You have to overhaul it, like screen mod it and get and recap it as well.
Yeah,
I only bought it for that game because it's a completely different game.
Yeah, I had my brother had one growing up. That's why I had one, and that's why I still like the system. I think I haven't got many games. I've probably got about 10, 15 games in there. Nothing crazy, but it's a nice system to play on every now and then. It's a nice handheld. I like the form factor of it. It's quite a chunky system.
I have a decent Game Gear library, to be honest with that, but it just takes me so long to get a working one again. But it's only just working. It's gonna.
I play on my Retron. My Retron, that's the one. I play on my Retron 5. I bought the adapter. That's the Mega Drive slot or something. It cost me like 40 quid or something off eBay.
Oh, do you know? But that's the reason why I was picking up Game Gear games, was because I was planning to get the adapter for the analog Mega SG. Yeah. Because there's a Game Gear adapter for it. But then what kind of annoyed me was Analog went and decided to, instead of selling the adapter individually, they decided to bundle it with other adapters for like 70 quid or something. And I was like, nah. I don't know if I want to shell out that amount for really just one adapter.
Yeah,
and I thought I'd get a Game Gear recap, but then I wanted an analog pocket because you could do them on there. I was like, I want one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what? I was annoyed because I wanted to get one, but unfortunately, it just came out at the worst time for me to buy one.
Yeah.
So I had to, I wanted one.
I was in the like getting the notifications for it, and I missed it. I was like, fuck this thing.
Yeah. And then, I'm gonna have to shoot off, mate. I'm gonna have to drop out.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on. Really enjoyed having you as always. And if anyone wants any of his stuff, I'm not sure. I said last time, go on YouTube. You can't in a minute. So
you know where to find me in all the usual places.
I know where to find you. Thank you. You take care, fella. I'll speak to you soon.
Will do. All the best.
Take care, Ross.
Never mind. Shit. Sorry, Bear. Love you. Bear, come back. Sorry, Bear.
All the best, guys. See you later.
Take care, man.
Take it easy, mate. Thank you very much. Right, let's chuck this person in there. Right, my mate Scott. Look at his beanie. Is he? Does he know his? Hello, woo, Scott.
I'm going to this quickly whilst this is going on.
Go on, mate. He's gone again. Go on, Ross. You crack on, mate.
Go on.
Is that his now you can see me trick?
I think he's gone for a shit.
He's gone for a shit. What was I going to say? Yeah, I bought the Retron adapter. I think it was £40 or £50. I bought it on eBay because it sold out. It sold out.
It sold out very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah. Rob, to be honest, I bought it for one game. I know it. Like I said to you, it's fucking stupid, really.
I've got a few Game Gear games. Like I was sort of low key collecting for the Game Gear, just in preparation for this adapter.
Yeah.
And then Analog kind of balls it all up with how they chose to release it. But do you know what? It's fine because I feel that these games are going to come in handy one day. So I know I will find a use for them. In fact, you know what? I bought another Game Gear game the other day. I bought Ninja Gaiden was one I needed as well.
Nice.
Because I wanted to, what I tend to do is like there's certain series that I love, and then I like to sort of go for like the little sub collections. So I wanted sort of like all the old school Ninja Gaiden games because I have pretty much all of them except for the Game Gear game. So I had to remedy that, but I also wanted to play as well.
Yeah,
seemed like a really good game.
I only bought it for that one game, and I mean I have got. Hello, Scott. By the way, not ignoring you, my love. Golden Axe, Battle Axe or Battle Axler, Battle some.
Oh yeah, that's the RPG, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never played it. I've got it. I've never played it.
Okay.
But
it's like a top-down RPG, like Zelda.
No, that's the one on. No, hang on. Golden Axe Warrior is my system Zelda one, but the one on the Game Gear, I've never played the Game Gear one. I think it's called Golden Axe Battle Axe. Oh fuck, whatever. Someone I know what it is in the comments.
Is it like a side scroller as well?
I've never played it. I bought it like from the booter, and I've never played it.
But you've never looked it up on YouTube? You're never curious about the games you buy?
I'm not you, mate. I'm not you. I'll just think, oh, that's nice.
Christ almighty, mate. The fucking laziness of these people.
That's nice.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna have to check it now. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest with you. Oh, for fuck, I can't remember now. But yeah.
You know about Axe Battler?
Axe Battler. There we go.
Yeah, I just held it up. I've got it here.
What kind of game is it? Because I don't know what the fuck game it is.
In a mix between top down and side scrolling. I can't remember. It's been a while.
So it was a bit of both. Yeah, because I could have sworn I've seen footage of it, and it was like had top down levels, but it's also got side, bit like Adventures of Link on the NES.
Yeah, but I remember rightly. I haven't played it in a long time, so.
Yeah.
Are you, Scott? You good?
Yeah, not bad, mate. I'm just finished work, so I thought I'd come and say hello.
Legend.
How you doing, Scott, brother?
You all right, man? I'm in one of the offices at work, so not in work time, on my own time.
Fair play. At least you're not in the car.
Yeah, that was funny in the car, man. That was like watching the film Drive with that was a good one. Yes. Ross, Ross, where you going, mate? You feel Daniel?
It's fallen over. It's gone under my chair.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I can't help it. This place is like a fucking avalanche.
You know what? Yeah, you're lucky we don't have an earthquake because that fell on you. All them games, that load of games would fall on you and kill you, mate.
I'm terrified it's going to come through the ceiling and kill someone one day.
We'll see. If it gets you over in the game, gets you nukes you over the game to the game gets. Yeah, honestly.
I have both of them. I've got both of them.
Sega Lord X did a really good review of the GG Shinobi. I think that's the sequel, isn't it?
I actually think I've got Game Gear one, but never played it. I didn't have a great
chance.
You can switch. You can switch between different Shinobis.
Right.
They've got different powers.
Each Shinobi you kill, you get their power.
Yeah.
And that's why what I was like, fuck, you know. And then I swear I've seen someone hacked it onto the Master System, but I could be wrong. I swear
they do a lot of that.
Yeah, there are. I've seen on eBay. I've seen people with doing Master System repros of Game Gear games.
Yeah, because
I was tempted.
A lot of the Sonic games are on the Master on the Game Gear only, and they get converted over to the Master System, don't they?
Yeah, I think I saw them. I think someone was showing them, or like I saw it somewhere, and I was like, I need to get that.
Can you?
Do you know what old school? Sorry,
and a lot of the Brazilian like releases for the Master System, like Game Gear ports.
Yeah, the Street Fighter ones and the Mortal Kombat and all that ones.
They're so expensive though, the Tech Toy stuff.
Yeah,
they're very expensive. I played Street Fighter 2 on emulation, and you don't want that game, man. It's not good.
No.
It looks good. It looks really good. But it plays like a dog. It plays a lot like the original Street Fighter game. Like it's not good.
3 on it as well.
Yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah, I think it is.
You think of where Mortal Kombat 3 was in like consoles and everything, and then to put it on the Master System is just not even worth it.
Wasn't it Brazil? Duke Nukem 3D on the
that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
You can get them all on AliExpress, can you? All the dodgy cards and repro cards and things, along with I do fancy buying Fix-It Felix from Wreck-It Ralph. I do want that.
Yeah.
Just because
it was a mobile game, wasn't it originally?
I've got a cart of Ninja Gaiden for the Mega Drive, and it's like it was a game that was supposed to come out, but it got shelved. It was never really completed, and it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up for the Mega Drive. And I bought it just as a curiosity, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not great. It's not great. It has a lot in common with the original arcade game, but it's unfinished and it's very buggy.
I really want the copy of Socks the Cat Rocks the Hill, but the officially licensed version of it, because all the ones you find are usually the AliExpress fucking ROM version of it. But there was an officially licensed one. There's a Mega Drive and a SNES version of it. That's Bill Clinton's cat, don't you?
Want to see an exclusive game? This is something I'm working on now, so I don't know if you can see it.
Let me just put you on the solo because I've learned how to do it tonight.
You see that laying there?
That looks nice.
All right.
This is I don't know whether you've heard of a piece of software called NES Maker. You can make your own NES games on there. You've got a code.
That's cool, man.
So I downloaded the app a couple of weeks back. Bought the license, was about 20 quid. So just done a video on going to do a video on my journey through it. See how I'm building a game and do everything from scratch. So this is one of their Christmas trial type things. So it's like a puzzle type game, and you can do all different type of games. You can do pretty much anything that was on the NES. You could build from scratch if you wanted to, but cool. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty interesting to do. So yeah, keep an eye on it. See if you can do like monthly updates and try and build something that would be a playable game. And the good thing is you can burn them to cards at the end. So you can and burn it to cards and then give it to your mates. So yeah. What's that?
Do you know I used to watch gameplay of those homebrew side-scrolling beam-ups that people would make, like the He-Man one and stuff like that.
I want that.
I'm not gonna lie, I was so jealous of their skills because I'm like, I would love to have the knowledge to just make my own beam-ups, and I would just make them for fun. It'd be so good.
There was a Thundercats one. There was a Thundercats one, and I was like, I'm gonna be Panther. Oh God.
I think I might do a beat 'em up game. There's basically you get different tutorials and different macros for the coding and things that you can do for different ones. I've done a bit of game coding years ago, so I'm quite interested in doing something that's a little bit. It won't be great. It'll be shit, no doubt. When I finish with it.
It'd be lovely. It'd be lovely. We're all
my mum will love it anyway.
Listen, if you put the hard work into it, people can appreciate it. No one's going to expect Streets of Rage 2, Craig. Don't worry.
On the NES. I didn't realise.
They release on Xbox Live now. You can beat that.
Yeah, proper.
Somebody's actually released a game from this NES Maker on the Switch. It's in one of the Switch stores, the eShop to buy.
A lot of the games that are coming out in cart now are made in RPG Maker.
Yeah.
So
it's all good fun, isn't it? It's just I've always fancied having a go at this, and I thought over the Christmas period I'd have a go and start building it. So they're doing a Nesmus Christmas series where it's like the 12 days of Nesmus. I'm on day 7 so far of the 12 days. It teaches you step by step on what to do where and things like that. So yeah, it's good a bit of fun. So I'll be putting it on YouTube as I'm going along. It'll be something a bit different, if anything. Anyway, so it saves me playing around with hard drives and bloody hardware all the time. It'll be a bit of software project. So yeah, something new.
Oh, it'd be good, mate. It'd be good. Fair play to you, because me, I ain't got the patience, believe it or not, to things like that. But, it's one of those, isn't it? Right, where are we? 10:15. We go for another 15 minutes, and then I'm going to go and have some my finger buffet because it's waiting for me. So I'm trying to think now. We've done all the games. Had a little chat about that. Scott, do you think there's anything you'd like to talk about? Anything you'd like to show, or anything like to discuss?
Well, I'd say to the group, I've recently purchased Cyberpunk, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
Yeah, I was saying in the chat earlier that I find it's very overcomplicated. It's like it's almost wants to try and be so complicated for its own good. You're 2 hours in.
It's an RPG, man. It takes a long. It's very much like The Witcher. It just takes ages for you to finally get into the game. It's all, yeah.
But does it really matter how big your tits are? Because that's what you can do in it. Does it really matter?
It's clearly built for PC and PC only, exactly, and with the hash fucking port of it.
But the way they advertised it was as a very sort of console-focused game. As a kind of, I don't know, first person.
They released all the different console versions and stuff, didn't they, to kind of promote it and.
Yeah, but it's,
I'm gonna wait for its 4th or 5th re-release, because they're gonna milk this game. When they finally got it all patched and fixed, and when we're a couple of generations of consoles down the line, I'll pick it up then.
Yeah. It looks sexy on PC and it plays well. Yeah. But anything below standard base model consoles, it's not worth trying it on.
I think they should have kept it next gen only. I think they should have been PS5 and Xbox only. It shouldn't have been.
The PC version is the next gen one, so it's what it's going to be.
We was in lockdown. Otherwise, I would have bought it. That's the truth. I only bought it. I put a message on the WhatsApp group. I said, "Look, what's it like? I don't know what to do, because obviously we were about to go into. We were either, I don't know, did we go either way? We was in lockdown or going in lockdown, and I thought I want to get something to play at Christmas, bar and Avengers. So I was waiting for the PS5 version. That is the truth. But I bought it. It's not that bad, but it's not that good. I think
there's a game in there.
Oh yeah, listen, 100%. The only thing that I think what got me was one of the geezers, one of the developers. Sorry, he said not only is our game horizontal, but I'll get confused with that shit. Not only is it left to right, you can go up in every building. Every building, you can go on every floor. That's the idea of the game. Slowly. It's not there yet, but that's what he was saying. So there's no game like that. There's no game where, GTA, you do go in some buildings, but the way that he was explaining it is that once they get everything up to speed and all of the patches done, you'll be able to walk in a building with 100 floors and go on every floor and look what you want. And I was like, that's fucking impressive, because nothing's been done like that before.
It's a bit overwhelming, though.
Yeah. Listen, when you turn that map on, the first time, I was like, fuck, because there's too many marks everywhere. There's all these markers for different missions, and I'm like, fuck, I ain't even done the first mission. It's a bit daunting.
But the way it was advertised was as a kind of first-person GTA, wasn't it? You can get in your car, you see all the footage, and you think, oh, wicked, it's like a futuristic Grand Theft Auto. You go and kill people. You run over, you have one accident, and the old bill are kind of on your ass. It's nothing like.
Because as soon as you hit someone, the robot flying wherever the fuck.
Yeah, it seems like the drones, doesn't it?
But then some of the missions, what I don't like is some of the missions they say they give you the level of how dangerous they are. Okay, so some are very dangerous, and when you go there, the enemy's got a skull on his head, on top of his head, which means that he's a higher level than you. He's going to kill you with one shot. So to me, don't let me go and fight these people. Like it should kind of stage you a bit easier. Instead, it chucks it all at you. It chucks everything at you. And
you're supposed to like slowly work your way around, looking at what you can do and that. Basically, I bought it only because I wanted to smack it up to ultimate, and I was looking at the bump on the areolas. I was just entertained.
I think, I do like it. But it's nowhere near finished. So what'd you do? It's not.
Hasn't it been like 7 years in dev though? It's been 7 years in making, and they've just come out with it now, and it's still not finished.
These games, these developers, they bite off more than they can chew, man. And then they spend way too.
My NES game's gonna take fucking ages.
Yeah, they spend way too long making the game. By the time the game comes out, the system's already last gen, and they need to redo stuff to put it on the following gen, and it's just it never lives up. It's just pointless.
What happens is there's like, put it this way, there's the whole team. Then they split them up. So you've got one doing the port for the PS4, one for the Xbox, one for the PC. They should have just worked on one.
Yeah.
Then all together worked on the next. All together worked on the next, and just
they should have just focused on current gen consoles. Forget PS4. Forget Xbox One. Make it for current gen consoles and PC, and that's it.
I think they screwed themselves over by releasing the Xbox with the Cyberpunk skin on it. Basically, it's like you have to on old consoles.
Yeah,
I thought that was a bit weird. I thought, why are you releasing a Cyberpunk themed Xbox when like the system's on its way out and it's probably going to go into the next one anyway?
It's the least capable system as well, isn't it? Least capable system to run it.
Yeah, it's idiotic. They should have just saved that for the Series X. What's the point?
You know, there's one bit that sums it up for me about that game. Normally, most GTA, if you go and buy a drink, it's water, beer, or orange juice or something like that. This game, you've got 7 different types of vodkas you can collect around. There's 6 different beers. It's like there's too much. There's too much going on. Do you know what I mean? Like the guns, there's so many guns, and some of the guns are they're like graffiti guns or like whatever you fucking call it, like plastic dipped, and there's too much. And I think they should have held it back a bit, and like you guys all said, which was all right. Concentrate on the current consoles, and then like when I got Final Fantasy VII, it said when you upload the game, it goes, just so you're aware, when the PS5 comes out, there is an upscale download which costs another £15. However, you get a load more missions, and that's fine. Like, I'm happy for that. If that's going to bump up the content and everything, that's great. But they put too much in this game, and that's why it's flawed, which is upsetting because I enjoyed The Witcher, but even The Witcher I found daunting at sometimes because it's so big. What you get out of it.
See, at the same time, I bought Days Gone as well, and that was only, I think, obviously you might have seen. I've got Days Gone at the same time.
Days Gone, yeah, which is another good game. I do enjoy that.
Really good game, but from its early release to now, it's like the update that it's got now is the version that should have been released. And I was watching it earlier as well, and that's the game that really sings on the PS5 because it goes from 30 frames per second on PS4 Pro to 60 frames on PS5, and it's like comparing The Last of Us to The Last of Us Remastered in terms of the graphical difference.
The best example of like what it should have been is definitely No Man's Sky. Basically, they brought everything in what they said they were going to do, but they just had to get it out, didn't they? Otherwise, they were going to run out of funding for it. I think pretty much. It's probably
they're a big company, aren't they?
No, they're not. They're not very big. I mean, Days Gone. That's a good one to bring up, actually, Scott. I bought that. Not released, but I think I got it last Christmas. Just around last Christmas time, I got it. I really enjoyed it. I found it a little bit repetitive for certain bits, yes, but I did enjoy it, and I thought when the horde zombies come at you, I thought that was amazing. When you've got like 100 zombies chasing the fuck out of you, I thought that was amazing. But I think it came out at the same time as so many other games, which is always the problem. You're playing off so many different consoles. You know, I was playing. What was I playing last year? I can't even think now. Sekiro.
I think with
Spider-Man,
it's really hard to play it without comparing it to The Last of Us. And I think now The Last of Us Part 2 has come out, it's even more difficult to compare it. I know one's linear and one's an open world game, but Days Gone is almost it's a little bit rough compared to The Last of Us with like its animations and the fluidity of it. It's a great game, and don't get me wrong, it's much bigger in terms of scale. Yeah. So naturally they can't kind of condense it down. But The Last of Us, there's a much more kind of like you're on
rails.
It's linear.
Storyline as well. You're much more drawn in. It's a much more kind of emotive story.
Actually, but you know what though? I gotta say, because I've completed Days Gone twice. I loved it. The main character, Deacon St. John, I think he is one of my favorite gaming characters. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites of like the modern gen. Like for me, he's up there with Joel from Last of Us. Yeah. And because I don't know why, it's something about him. I mean, I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to give away anything.
No.
Play the game.
Exactly. No.
But I found him to be very engaging. I don't know. I really liked him, and I like being a biker. But that's just because you know what? I'm a bit of a closet biker. I'm not gonna lie. This beard was initially inspired by Sons of Anarchy. Like I've gone through Sons of Anarchy like about 3 or 4 times, the whole thing. And every time I have like a strong desire to grow a beard and wear leather. But I've always.
There we go.
It's always been something I've always wanted to do, is to buy myself a Harley and just go riding. But anyway, it kind of appeals to me in that way. But aside from that, like I agree with Scott that it's very rough around the edges. And I didn't buy the game at launch. I bought the game a few months in.
Yeah, same.
And I actually found it to be pretty stable for the most part. I did run into one scenario where the boss didn't show up, like during a boss encounter, and I had to basically restart the level for him to come back in. That happened once, and there was a bit in a cutscene where it kind of went all muffled and it kind of jumped.
Yeah.
And there's also some cases when you're riding your motorcycle, the frame rate like drops like really low.
Yeah.
Like it chugs really low. When you're at full pelt on your motorbike, the frame rate does drop. Now, since I've played it a second time, most of these bugs were fixed, so I didn't experience most of it the second time. The only thing I still experienced was the frame rate drops. That was probably the thing that I had one time. Oh no, actually, the second time there was a couple of instances where I had that really funny bug where you got like NPCs walking across the sky.
Yeah,
that happened. That happened actually on my second playthrough. I had one of the zombies was walking across the sky.
It's more similar to Red Dead Redemption than The Last of Us, to be fair. I mean, I know story-wise.
Well, yeah, from a structure, yeah, it's basically like a Red Dead, yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Out of all these, which one would you say? So Red Dead, Last of Us, or what was the other one?
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Which one would you say is best? I do not play any modern games. I've got PlayStation 4s, Xbox Ones, but I don't play any modern games. There's time more than anything. Something I can get into and play. That's why I bought 20.
I'll say this, Craig. The Last of Us games are linear games, so they're not open world. They are linear, and they are very story driven. So, if you want to just have like a good story, although some might say the second game doesn't have a good story, but we won't get drawn into that. Yeah. We won't get drawn into that. But I personally enjoyed it because I like the choices they made. Like I'm not one of those people, because I know not you, Scott. I'm not saying about you, but I'll say some people something happened with one of the characters, and then like after that, like they wrote off the game. They didn't want to know.
Yeah.
And I actually thought they made an interesting choice with the story. It's controversial, sure, and I can definitely understand why people wouldn't like it. But me personally, I still enjoyed it. But it's definitely a Marmite game for a lot of people.
Yeah.
The first game, though, yeah, go on, Ross.
I loved the Uncharted series. Like,
yes,
I've loved everything Naughty Dog has done. When I got to The Last of Us, I never finished the first one.
Wow,
the best one.
It's much more slower paced, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I got too far into it, and it was just going a bit slow. I need to go back and do it, but
to be fair though, like I felt the same. I felt the same way about what's it, Horizon Zero Dawn?
I fucking love Horizon Zero Dawn.
No, I put about 10 hours into that game, right? But it really drip feeds you the story. Like the story takes a long time. They really drip feed you the story, and I enjoyed the game, but I found it very slow paced, and like I wasn't getting enough from the story, and I ended up dropping it. I will go back to it, but it had that same sort of scenario. I thought mechanically, I thought it was a great game, but I just felt it was just a bit too slow for my liking.
I will go back and do The Last of Us. It's just I don't know why. I just like I started playing it and I got to a point where it's just like I don't need to continue going. I don't know.
Wow.
It's funny. It's funny you say that though, Rob, with the storyline. What happened with it? It's kind. I mean, you can't. I have a lot of fun with the mechanics of the game, like killing enemies, and the stealth mechanics are fantastic. You know, they're really good fun. But the storyline tainted it for me, and I struggle to now go back to it because I can't enjoy it. You get so emotionally engrossed in it. I can't. It's like leaving a bad taste in your mouth.
No, I get it because I've had games like where they've just done something I didn't like and it just threw me off. Like, I got to be honest with you,
really, ain't it? You know.
Yeah, it is. Like I got to be honest with you. Like I played Red Dead 2. I was so excited for that game because I loved the first one, and it wasn't connecting with me for some reason. I need to go back to it. I will give it another shot, but like I couldn't go on with it, and I loved the first game. Like, I loved the first game.
What game was that, Rob?
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah. I paid £150 and I got like the treasure chest edition or whatever the fuck it was. I put it in and I think I spent 2 hours riding the fucking horse. Like in general, it's just riding. And I was just like, okay, yeah, I get we're in a fucking Western. And I just felt I did when I played the first one with John Marston, I loved it. I got when I played the undead zombie one, I loved that as well.
Loved it.
One.
That's why I need a modern game that gets me pulled into it and I can play it, or something I can pick up and play for maybe half hour and then put down and then come back in a week's time. I'm not going to sit there for 4 hours on a trot and just play a game. I haven't got the time these days.
I would say, Craig, you could do that with a game like Uncharted. That's actually very easy to get in and out of. But something like a Red Dead or Days Gone or Last of Us, these games you need time because they pull you in with the story as well, and you might be able to get a half an hour game out of it. But if you leave it for a long time, you'll lose sight of the story, and then you just you want to start again.
The one I've noticed really, like I struggle to get into open world games now, but the one I've been playing the most recently is that Immortals Phoenix Rising, only because it plays for the wild. You can play like 20 minutes, 5 minutes. You can just turn it on. There's like a small bit you can do, and it doesn't matter. You can just bugger off and come back to it. That is a really good game. The story and the voice acting is incredibly cringy in it, but I highly recommend it. It's good fun.
I've got that game on my watch list, but there's so many there's so many other games I want to get right now. Like I just have to prioritize.
Gents, I love you. I to cut it off because I've got to go and have something to eat now
Yeah.
with the family, late night meal. But as always, I'll drop out people individually. Gordon, thank you very much for coming on, sir. Thanks very much
for having me.
But next time, can you chuck on subtitles, please? Because fuck me, I didn't know. No, I'm joking. Do you want to say anything, Gordon, before you go, fella?
No, thanks a lot for having me on. Appreciate it. Cheers.
Anytime. I'll speak to you soon, sir. You take care, my friend.
You too, mate.
Lovely. Ross, thank you so much for coming on, mate. It's one of my first streams you've been on with me. Obviously, we was on a stream many moons ago with Eddie and I think Raz.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
So thank you very much, sir. Is there anything you'd like to say before you go?
Oh, next time I come on, I'll bring out some bigger hitters that we can trade. So
yeah, cool. That's it, man. Like I keep saying to everyone, it's as much as you want to trade, it's like we're in the pub. That's what I keep saying. We're in the pub having a drink, having a chat, because unfortunately we can't do that. So I'm glad you come, and thank you for coming on, Ross. I really appreciate that, fella. So
no worries.
I'll just drop you out there, chap. Speak soon, sir. Craig, as always, mate, thank you for popping in.
Thank you for having me.
I'm really glad you come on, mate. If you're free for next week as well, that'd be even better, because I'm going to do another one on next Sunday.
I'm running out of crap in this place to show you. But,
it's not crap. It's not crap.
No, thank you, mate. Always a pleasure, mate.
Craig, you take care, mate. I'll speak to you soon, mate. Thank you, mate.
Right.
Take care, Craig.
The trio. That's the 3 London / Essex boys left.
Southerners.
Yes. Scott, thank you, mate. I know you come on a bit late in the work and that. I only do Sundays purely because when I was at work, I'll get home at 7-ish and then get sorted out and do it. So I know you work on Sundays, but if we're still off, if Boris announces on the 30th we're off for even longer, I'll change days and we'll get you on earlier. Maybe you can pull some stuff out and do some bits as well.
Yeah,
so,
I've got a bit to get rid of. So
no, that's good, mate. It's like I said, innit? It's if you can go to someone in the community, that's great, innit? But thanks again. Anything you want to say before you go, mate?
Not really. Hope everyone's well. Have a good Christmas, and don't forget to follow Tootie's Blast Furnace.
Oh, right. I don't know that channel. Thank you, Scott. You take care, brother. Bye.
Hey, Scott. Okay, now, mate.
My man. Rob, as always, man. You had a good one?
I almost didn't make it tonight, brother. I almost didn't make it tonight.
Nah, because you know what it was? I had Raz, Sega Zombie. I can't think who else now. A big A now was coming on. They all pulled out. What's not? Which is, listen, it's fair enough, isn't it? Life is more important than bloody coming on here and chatting shit.
Yeah.
So no, as always, you're always welcome, mate. So thank you very much. Anything you want to say, sir?
Well, I just want to say, well, first of all, thanks for having me on again, bro. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, anytime, man. Anytime.
And like I guess we'll be on a stream together very soon if the VHS bootleggers do their thing again. I know we were talking about that, so maybe this coming week, we'll be on again. Talking, wherever we're going to be talking about.
Yeah,
something nostalgic. It will always be.
as always. But Rob, thank you so much, mate. And I'll speak to you soon, brother. Yeah.
All right, brother. Take care, man.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Right, thank you to everyone who came on tonight. I had a little bit of a mixed match, lots of different people. Thanks for all the comments. It was great. We've been going for about 2.5 hours now, so that's good. Lots of new stuff that people show to trade, even myself. I've got a couple of things I've got to post out to a few people. I don't know what to say. Gashead Steve, I want to get you on soon, mate. And Wooly Weeb, I want to get you on, and a few other people, so that's good. But I will speak to you all again soon. It'll be next Sunday now, so Happy New Year, I guess it will be. Have a safe week. Let's hope Boris doesn't lock us down till March. Thanks again, people. Take care now. Bye-bye.